You a Star Wars fan? Because you'll be amazed at number one, that a lot of women might be into the shit that you're into, but you're so worried about her judging you that you don't give it half a chance. But also some of the things that you're not into, you'll be amazed at how women would want to get into it because they want to get closer to you.
A lot of times they say shit like, "Oh, I'm free on weekends," or I'm usually free on Thursdays," or whatever the hell. So if it makes sense, then I schedule a date.
If she really liked you from the get-go, there would be no reward system you would have to look for to do anything for, right? Because it would automatically be there, And I like to do this in conversation sometimes. When you're speaking with somebody and you'll hear a girl say something like, "I'll never do this," or "I don't like this," or "I don't like that." And then you'll notice, you'll say, "Nah, I kind of like it. I like it when blah, blah." And she's like, well, yeah, when you say it like that, I like it, and it's just kind of like, yeah, you switched up awfully fast for somebody that just really said they don't like something. And so, there's always been clues out there for fellas to understand, like, yo, if they really like you, they will change their whole political party.
They're not giving her real instruction. They're not letting her know what it really is. And most dudes don't do it. Most dudes don't say what it is because they're afraid to hear no, or they're afraid to bring up sex too early and all of this and all of that. But the bottom line is this: either, again, and somebody said it, either she's feeling you or she's not. You understand? Either she's feeling you or she's not. We got to stop all this nonsense, man. Guys are too afraid to hear no, and it's like I'd rather hear no than to waste 2, 3, 4 dates and time spent, money spent, and all this other shit just to find out that you wasn't feeling me any damn way. You see what I'm saying? But so with me, first date is cool. If you don't want to do it on the first date, no problem. You could be on your period or whatever it is. There's a lot of things that could be off on the first date, right? It doesn't matter. But second date, you gotta know what it is.
For me, I like exclusive vagina to me. And that's because I don't want to catch nothing to have my later years messed up. And I like to stroke without no condom on.
Oh!
It feels great.
No!
So I like
you like to be hugged by the sugar walls. You like to be hugged.
Yeah. I like that velvet, plush velvet. The smoothness. So,
but even then, Jay Roman, I hear you.
He don't get up for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So, and the reason is because he has to conserve his energy to do 3 full workouts a day up until his competition date. You understand? So when he's in season, he literally just works out as hard as he can. Then he sits on the couch and his wife brings him everything. The only thing she don't do is fucking piss for him, right? So what I'm saying is, it's one thing to have a wife that does it, because you said earlier, these were the words you used. You said a woman who says, "Oh, I rock with this dude, so I don't mind doing this." But see, it's a difference between a woman who doesn't mind and a woman who cheerfully wants to do it. Understand the position of a simp. Make sure you understand the position of a friend zone nigga. Make sure you understand that a man doesn't do anything for nothing. You understand? So run the game, be careful, and do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. And that's right there, Jay Roman. And that's the problem. Your main chick should always be prioritized over all the new chicks. Right? The new chicks should not get preferential treatment. Right? So what would make it difficult for a lot of women is if you're giving girlfriend treatment to the new chick. Right? So this is why when you very first meet women, you have to establish boundaries and parameters where they got to earn everything. So that way, when the main chick is with you and she knows you're dealing with new women, she knows they have to go through the gauntlet too. They just don't get shit quicker. Like
labyrinth, streets be the maze. Hosts on the mic, carry case set in the blaze. Sagging, Miles Cunham with the game so tight. J. Roman lit the torch, keeping it right. Manhood's the challenge, skill set to master. In a world moving fast, gotta move faster. Trap beat, pounding 808, shake the floor. Guided by the host, wisdom like law. Harry K drops jewels, the crowd enthralled. Words cut deep, no need for brawls. Miles Cunningham, tactics sharp like a dagger. Navigates the game, makes the haters stagger. Journey to manhood, no easy feat. Lessons from the masters, words concrete. J. Roman with the keys, opens the door. Manhood's the path, gotta crave for more. Manhood's the challenge, skill set to master. In a world moving fast, gotta move faster. Trap beat, pounding 808, shake the floor. Guided by the host, wisdom like law.
Oh. Yo. I think you on mute, bro. Okay, good. The phone lines are working. All right.
All right, Miles.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing all right, man. So you got anything you want to tell the peoples, bro?
Oh, yes, sir. Check this out, man. Masculine Identity Natural Luxury Soap is now to be found at CunninghamElements.com. CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you go to CunninghamElements.com and go over there to that website, man. That's where you get all the stuff. That's where you get the masculine identity fragrance. You get the you could get the masculine identity, the OG, the original, or masculine identity sport. And you could get masculine identity soap. You could get Cunningham soaps, and you can pre-order your shea butter, man. It is dope. Make sure you go to CunninghamElements.com. Elements with an S, where you are the fifth element, man. We got earth, fire, water, and air. And you are the fifth element. So make sure you go over there and check out what I got going on over there and order your stuff. And yeah, man, appreciate you, man. Shout out to K Zaggin. We are doing the Manhood is a Skill Set show once again. Got to be grateful for another opportunity to spit this game, man. What's going on?
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you coming through as always.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to the incomparable Renee P. She's always on time, bro. I mean, shout out to you, girl. Look.
Yes. Appreciate it.
If you ever come to San Antonio, just holler at me. I want to personally thank you. I just want to thank you, you know what I'm saying, for being so just on point with your shit. Appreciate you. So look, man, go ahead.
Stand his gratitude.
Oh shit. Okay, so what is he? So he says, Miles, I bought your fragrance as soon as you announced it. Looking forward to this.
Sure. Appreciate you, man. It's coming soon. I'm sending everything out early next week, man. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'll send out the tracking and all that cool shit, man. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Watch your email. You feel me?
All right, ladies and gents. So what are we talking about today? Men want to be seen as special by women, but it's a weakness. Now, guys, here's the thing, right? And Miles, you know this to be true. Guys, when you deal with enough women, there are going to be women where you mean a lot to them. Right? That's going to happen just organically over time when you're out here dealing with women and you move a certain way, you're bound to encounter women who are fucking with you, right?
Right.
Now, the problem with a lot of you guys is you want a woman to see you as special right away. You want to be prioritized in a woman's life right away. Now, and I'm not telling you that women don't prioritize some men that they meet right away, but you should never seek to be prioritized. You should never seek to be looked upon as special in a woman's eyes. And this is another reason, Miles, why I think guys have a problem with rejection, because they feel like, oh, well, I can never be special to her because she doesn't want me now. So I think it's kind of tied together where guys, they are too emotionally invested in women saying yes to them or women liking them although those women haven't even earned the right to be liked by those guys, they're emotionally invested in being liked by those same women. You want to speak to it, Phil?
Man, listen. See, if you're a man wanting to be seen as special by a woman, right? It is definitely a weakness, because basically what you're saying is that you need the woman to validate you. That's basically what you're saying. And see, this is why I talk about a masculine identity, because the thing about being a man and, you know, dealing with, or even being in a relationship with, or taking care of, or being responsible for a woman, is that it's like things are, her seeing you as special is a byproduct of your masculine identity.
There we go.
Not the other way around, right? Meaning that you're going to be who you are, brother. You are going to choose your life, choose your lifestyle, choose your program, choose your schedule. You're going to do things a certain way because that's how you like it done. And when she meets you and she experiences this, she's going to either hate it or love it, right? She's going to realize how valuable it is and how special it is, or she's not. Yeah, right. And if she realizes how valuable and special it is, she's going to want to stick by your side. But that is just a byproduct of you being you naturally. You don't need to go to no woman and be like, so do you see me as special yet? Do you love me? Do you appreciate me? You don't need to. It's like fucking a bitch. And you look, at this point, you got to know what it looked like when a woman responds well to your body during sex. Because if you still one of these niggas at the end of the night talking about, so did you come? Did you have an orgasm? Did you like the sex? Like if you're still asking questions like that, you're gonna look weak. You understand? You're gonna look weak. The bottom line is this: you need to have your repertoire. You need to know your stroke game. You need to understand when it's time to go deep and when to give it the shallow strokes. You need to be able to listen to her moans, feel her body. Sometimes all you got to do is just stand there, let her throw it back and drive herself crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of levels that we're talking about. You understand? Like just sit down on the couch and let her sit down on top of you and literally drive herself crazy.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? Now, just by you doing that, she's going to recognize the value. You don't need to ask her. You don't need to question, well, did you like it? Is everything to your liking, ma'am? Like, you sound foolish, right? So the thing is, real quick, let me just wrap it. So the thing is that your masculine identity, you need to understand how special it already is. And by you having that level of confidence where you already know how special your masculine identity is, then and only then will the woman naturally also, right? She will naturally also realize how special and valuable your masculine identity is. Shout out to Joe Blast. He said, respect to the brothers and this teaching. Facts. And we got 803. You are on live with K Zaggin and Miles on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Gabriel Williams, 20 years old, Elgin, South Carolina.
All right. Gabriel, 20. Other side, Carolina?
Elgin, South Carolina.
Elgin, South Carolina. Excuse me. I thought it was some YN explanation of somewhere in North Carolina. Yeah, nigga, I'm from the other side. You feel me? Like, I thought, my bad. But go ahead.
Nah, man, I was just seeing y'all get some game, man. It's a big pool party, huge function. You know, little college party, man. About like 500 people going.
Okay.
Hella hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My baby mom, she gonna pull up too.
Okay.
But it's hella hoes coming through. I just feel like it's some game, man. Like, you know, just how to move around. Cause I do want to obviously talk to some women. I just got out of a breakup.
Call her. Hold on, brother. Slow down. Hold on, brother. Slow down, brother. Slow down. You talk hella fast, bro. Let's kind of digest some of the shit that you already said. You're piling on. So you're going to this spot where there's going to be an abundance of females. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think he said it's a pool party.
Hello.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Okay. Hold on. Okay, slow down. How old are you?
20.
Bro, calm down. How old are you? Oh, 20.
20.
Okay, I think there's a delay. And Miles, go ahead to the brother. I gotta jump back. I gotta refresh my screen real quick.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you saying you headed to the pool party. My question is, why is your baby mom's pulling up?
Oh, I told her pull up. I said, yo, you pushing up to the party? Because I mean, everybody going, like, you know,
everybody going,
like our whole friend group. Yeah, our whole friend group. So I just told her, like, yo, you pushing up,
right?
And she didn't know about it, but I just told her about it. I mean, I really don't care if she pull out. I want her to get. I've been wanting her to get out of the house. She really a homebody.
Right.
But I always been encouraging her to get out the crib.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Go talk to other people. Go find you someone that you see that you like. You know what I'm saying?
J. Roman in the building. All right. But my nigga, see, you're calling up. Hold on. You're calling up to find out how you are supposed to move. Why are you so focused on your baby moms and her enjoyment?
No, I'm not. I was just saying she's pulling up too. I was just saying what the event is going on.
Nah, bro. You went all the way into, oh, well, she a homebody and I want her to talk to people and this and that. Nigga, no. I can't allow you to sit.
That's the only reason why.
My question was, why is she pulling up?
Okay, I told her to. Well, I told her about it. I just told her about it.
You told her,
bro. You can be hollering at other chicks, and you told an ex to come through.
So you don't even know if she's actually coming. Then you just told her about it, but you still mentioned that she's pulling up. Why did you see? That's what I'm trying to say, brother. Your language fucked you up. Your language exposed you. You focused on your baby mom's coming. Oh, you said you told her about it. You don't know if she's actually coming, but you had to mention that she's coming. Why did you do that?
No, she said you'll see me there. So after I told her about it,
he sounds excited.
He
sounds super excited, bro.
Be there, bro. See, what it sounds like to me. Let me tell you something, my nigga. What it sounds like to me is this. It sounds like you just got out of a breakup and you trying to re-sniff some familiar pussy. So you excited to see your baby moms again in a social setting. I know that's what's happening. I'm not even asking you.
That's not the case.
I'm not even. No, fuck you, nigga. No, and no disrespect. Sorry, I mean to see like fuck you like that, but fuck you, you lying. That's what I mean to say. You're lying, bro. Because why you gotta talk about your baby moms, my nigga?
So I'm not lying. I just want to make sure the
caller. Okay, caller. This is caller. This is what you're not understanding. Okay, listen. Let me try and break it down to you. Now, Miles already broke it down. You should understand, but I'm gonna break it down a little further. You called up, right? Right. Allegedly, you call up asking for some advice for yourself about how to move with these chicks at this pool party. But for whatever reason, you brought your baby moms into it, right? So what does she got to do with you having a good time?
Right.
Nothing. I was just bringing up.
Why you bring it up?
Do you think she's going to be your number one fan? Like, is she going to be giving like ratings for you? Like, yeah, he has a great A, D or something.
No.
Like,
I figured it out.
Why do you have her in the building?
I figured it out. Hold on, I figured it out. I got it. Caller, you're trying to do that social proof shit. No. You're trying to do that social proof shit. You're trying to go with a bitch in tow so other women can be like, look, he has a chick with him. Ain't that what you're trying to do?
That's completely off. But
All right, so I just got a few questions because I just popped on.
That's kind of. It's off. Like I just talked about it because I asked about what's going on, so I gave the full scope of what's going on, just in case a part of the advice.
But my bro, hold on. Again, why did you brought up your baby mom's unprovoked? We didn't ask you. You brought it up. What does she have to do with the scope of you having fun at this event, my bro?
Exactly. I said that maybe because maybe in terms of advice y'all give will predicate on the fact that my baby mom's is there on how to move. So I just said that just in case y'all do get.
Wait.
I get him.
No, think about his question. He says, I want people to think about something. Caller, listen. Think about what you just said. Caller, this is what you just said. You said, I want to know how to move predicated on my baby mom's being there. Why the fuck did you invite her?
did not say that. Zach, let me speak. I did not say that. I said,
What did you say then?
because I asked what's going on in the function, and I said, this is what's going on. I gave out a full scope, and I mentioned my baby moms just in case the advice y'all give it's slightly altered because of the fact that my baby moms is going. So I just gave that.
We don't care. We don't care, but we don't care about who's gonna be there, bro.
Like, look.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So that's it. It wasn't that was all there was to it. That was all there to it. If the device,
you're thinking we gonna care about some frivolous shit. Like, we don't give a fuck about that shit. Go ahead, J. Roman.
But my thing is this. My thing is this, right?
Caller, wait, caller. Wait. Listen to J. Roman for a second. Go ahead, Jay.
My thing is this. I just hopped on, and the first thing I hear is excitement through your voice about your baby's mom's gonna be somewhere, right? And so it got me to think, like, why do you want her to be there? Like, why are you encouraging her to get out the house? Why are you encouraging her to do any of this stuff? But I'm all for having a cool relationship with somebody that you are co-parenting with.
Yes,
right.
I'm with you.
So I'm all for that. But you're going above and beyond by saying, hey, I need you to come out in a bathing suit and try to attract some other D. Right, because that's what pool parties are fun, right?
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question. So first thing, I'm just excited nigga. I love life, and I love coming and having new experiences, and I love calling up in this show. I know I'm gonna get some game, right?
That's what's up.
All right.
I can catch all my other calls. Yeah, you got to calls. You always gonna hear this excitement no matter the
Caller, real quick. Okay. Now, two things. I'm gonna pass it back to J. Roman. Two things. We're going to give you some advice about what you're asking. We're going to answer your question, but I need you to answer this just as a man. Because see, as men, we don't do shit just to be doing shit. There is purpose and intent with what we do as men. Why, for the love of God, brother, why would you invite your baby mother out to some place where you're going to be trying to hit on other chicks? Like, what's the reason? What's the purpose?
Okay, so one, I care about my baby moms. One, because, I just care about her, right? Over time, and she been with me and everything. But I will say, even in a relationship, like just me in general, she's always been somebody who's been in the house. She don't really go out like that. But even I always encourage her to go out, go do her own thing, right? So once I got word the pool party going, whoop, whoop, I just say, hey, yo, just like how I told my homeboys, yo, hey, J5, you signed to the pool party? Yo, Connor, you signed to the pool party?
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
Caller, check this out. Caller, check this out. Caller.
Yeah.
I can relate to you a little bit. So let me just tell you what I mean, right? Now, what you're doing is goofy, but I can relate to what you're trying to do. Okay, let me elaborate. Right, so I have an ex, right? My most recent ex, we have 2 boys together, right? So I know the things that she's interested in that she likes to do with my boys, right? So when I get wind of something that I know that she's interested in, if she doesn't know about it, right? So when she's spending time with our sons, I will text her some shit. Hey, I don't know if you know this is in town, right? But it's for her and our boys. I'm not trying to help her get dick in her life. Like, that's not my concern, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, and I want her to get dick, right? Because look, when the baby mama is getting stroke right, she keeps drama away from your life, right? So you want her to get some dick, right? Some good dick, right? You know what I'm saying? Some great dick, right? And you want the nigga to be real friendly with her and shit. Right, but go ahead, caller. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, no, I got you, Zach. And like I said, it wasn't. I didn't say that. I was just talking shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. For SoundCloud, we just talk shit sometimes. So that wasn't like the goal was for her to get dick. I'm just saying she might get some.
That's the goal.
Right? It wasn't like, it wasn't like that was my main. I'm just talking shit, right?
Okay, so look. I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. You seem like a nice person. You seem like you care about the people around you and stuff like that, and that's cool.
Which is dope, yes.
But behind the underlining of that is still wanting to be liked by everybody. And that's a dangerous spot to be in, because then you start to move with their consideration over yours. So my thing is that big ups to you for having a cool relationship with your baby moms, because that's going to help when it comes to raising your child. So, but the goal now, though, is just raising your child together and making a happy and peaceful life for that child. So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
you do certain things that it will help out. You know, like if she said, "Hey, where you going?" "Oh, I got this pool party I'm going to." That's it. I'm not saying pull up and do all this other stuff. Now, if she asks her and Sue's more questions, that's something different. But however, like it's almost like you're encouraging her to go out and be in your space. You're encouraging everybody to be in your space. And you got to watch it, because you'll start to be one of those people that need other people to be happy, need other people to have a good day, need people around you for something to be fun.
Yes, sir. And Jerome, I'm not in this. I totally agree. I'm not in disagreement with everything. You know, the only reason why I asked Connor Chastain, my baby mom's, on the J5 on my home was because we in South Carolina. There's not that many functions out. So like I said, it's 500 people. 500, basically, you know, people my age, college students pulling up. It's a big event. It ain't that many events going down in South Carolina. It's not like no Atlanta, New York, you know, Houston.
All right.
So yeah, it's a big event. I just say, yo, everybody pulling up. Like, what's the word? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the move? What's going on? So I secured my ticket late. But I just, you know, that's just what it is. And I totally agree that, like, you know, if you go too far with that, then you start putting yourself down before anybody else. But I do want to ask, do you have any advice on how to move through the pool party? Right? That's the first question that I came just to ask.
Okay.
That was the main intent of me calling in.
Okay.
Is it how to move into a pool party?
Okay, yeah. Cool. I got you. So the question is, what do you want from this pool party?
Have a good ass time and talk to some women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So here's what you
have a good ass time, talk to women.
So here's what you do. Here's what you do. You go in there. You maintain. You see this manner that you have. This excited, effervescent manner that you have. Maintain that.
Yep.
And then just meet people. Just meet people.
Word.
You know, typical questions is, you know, how'd you find out about this? Who you here with? How'd you find out about this? You understand? Or
right.
but you said it's a college thing?
Yeah, I mean, people my age, like 20, 21, 22, 19. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so is it going to be people from other colleges? Is it going to be people from other colleges?
Hell yeah, we got we got USC Upstate,
right?
SC State, University of South Carolina,
okay,
colleges at state.
Okay, so
we're ghetto down here.
Okay, so find out where different people is from, and here's what I want you to do too. There's going to be a lot of chicks there vying for attention because they bodies, you know, a certain way. Everybody's young, looking all sexy and shit. Bitches going to be showing off their titties. My advice to you is to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Every single chick. Everybody.
Because once you start acting like you trying to get at the bitches with the big bikini titties and shit, then you're going to start looking, your effervescence and your excitement is going to start looking like thirst. Do you understand that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So talk to everybody, guys, girls, everybody. Find out what schools you at, and then here's what I want you to do too. And I'm gonna give it to you, Kay, in a second. Here's what I want you to do as well. I don't know what things you might be working on right now as far as business or even curriculum or whatever, but there's always an opportunity to network as well. You understand? So, talk to people for real. Like, hey, any cool projects you working on, or if it's like school shit coming up, homecoming. I don't know what y'all college kids be doing, because I never even completed college, to be honest with you. So, but I'm just saying, like, figure out, think about the things that you're doing in your life and network with those things in mind. You get what I'm saying? But you got it, Kay.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So caller, a couple of things. Number one, Miles is on point. Socialize. And socialize is not gender specific. Socialize. Network, because you never know. And if you run into some of these dudes, they might know some of these chicks you might want to get at anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you're doing yourself a favor with that, right? Without even knowing it. Also, caller, please, for the love of God, Yahweh, Buddha, everybody, do not go out of your way to tell chicks, that's my baby mama over there.
Oh, please. Oh, God.
Please don't. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. And this may or may not be a hindrance. I'm just telling you. See, a lot of times you guys do things inadvertently, and you don't understand the ramifications of your decision making. So what I mean by that is this.
Right.
Yeah, for you, your baby mama being there, it ain't that big a deal. For her, it might not be that big a deal, right? And you don't know whether or not her seeing you interact with women is going to trigger something. You don't know that. You can't speak to that. But also, another thing you can't speak to, once chicks realize, oh, that's that nigga baby mama, they might not want to talk to you anyway. Right, because they see her looking and they don't want drama at the pool party, right? So you may have stubbed your toe by inviting her. I'm just letting you know.
Well, yeah, and I was man, Zach, a hell of a point. But also, you don't know how you might react sometimes. She might be over there just laughing it up like she ain't never laughed before. You know, and it might throw you a little bit. It don't seem like it would. You know, your personality, but you never know sometimes. So my thing is
for sure. J. Roman, you're right. It's a possibility. I'm not putting that shit under me.
If you've never seen her interact with another man in your presence, that was not a smart move.
And then I see some cats want their ex there because their ex is a good looking woman, right? And so they want the ex to kind of validate the type of woman that he done got before. Like, oh, hey, that's my ex right over there. Like, so everybody be like, oh man, she's pretty bad. Like, oh, you had a belt. Like, so I hope you ain't inviting her because you think, she fly and you can always be like, oh man, that's my baby mom over there, and stuff like that. So I hope that ain't the case. But my advice how to move during this party is, I want you to be like this though, man, because you got one of those personalities that can easily seem to be goofy.
Yeah.
Right. And that's no knock. I live life, I have fun no matter where I'm at. But I had to learn that, the way you move can be perceived as a little goofy to ladies because you're that goofy guy running around the club or running around the spot, speaking to everybody, joking with everybody. And after a while, it gets kind of like you're that guy. You're a fun guy, but you're not the guy.
You're not cool. You're cool with everybody, but you're not that cool.
Yeah, like you cool, but you ain't that cool. He's goofy.
Right.
You can get the goofy thing. Now, your personality, talk to people and mesh up with everybody, say what's up and have a good time. But you need to know how to. This is the thing. If you're that guy that's always talking and being funny with everybody, you need to know how to switch it. And get real close to her ear and say something in her ear that says, oh, okay, he knows how to talk to me separately, individually in this moment.
Right. That's a good
what I'm saying? Like you go to that ear and say, hey, I noticed you matched the color of your nails and everything with your swimsuit.
That's what's up.
I thought that looked real nice.
I like that
and
style.
Then go back and go smiling and laughing and like you ain't gonna concentrate on that. But my thing is you gotta let them know, like, hey, I could take this to a whole nother octave and whisper in your ear or something.
Right.
Hell yeah. Hey, I can tear that ass up too,
Hey, bro. You're at a pool party, bro. Calm down, bro. Seeing half nude women, bro. I don't need you running around, poking chicks as you walk by them, dog. Just poking them, dog. Chill, bro.
And sometimes you just don't need to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, be cool, man. Be cool, man. But your personality, man. Your personality seems like you're gonna have some fun.
If you find yourself getting too excited, nigga, just hop in that cold water, dog. It'll tank your ass, nigga.
And I want to say this.
I want cold water, nigga.
I want to say this too. I don't want to miss the opportunity. Let me see. What am I saying? I want to be sure and be careful, right? Because there's nothing wrong with what J. Roman said, or in general about you can be perceived as a certain way or whatever you can be perceived as. At the end of the day, a man with a masculine identity doesn't really give a fuck about what people think. So let's be clear. We're not. The reason why we're explaining this to you is because you called in asking about how to move. So obviously you're a little bit unsure. So we're giving you all of the parameters, but don't for 1 second think that worrying about what the fuck people think is where it's at. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We just want you to understand certain things because, again, you will be at a pool party. It will be half naked bitches, and you an excited type nigga. So you gotta, you gotta still be a little.
You gotta relax, brother.
Yeah, you gotta relax. You gotta play it cool. That's all. That's all we're saying. Not to say you give a fuck about what niggas think, but at the same time, we gotta read the room as well. You get what I'm saying?
You don't want to be the pool party creep,
right? Because it's like it's like going in a room full of serial killers. It's like I still got to move carefully, even though I don't give a fuck what they think, but I still can't give them a reason to want to fucking delete my ass. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to be realistic. We got to be realistic, you know. So that's why I just wanted to put that out there because I know niggas would be like, "Oh, I watched a show the other day, and Jay Roman was like, well, you should worry about niggas perceiving you as goofy. So if it's a masculine identity, then why should we worry about what people think, Miles? You know, like I can hear niggas saying that shit already. So I'm just trying to clear that up.
I appreciate you saying that, Miles. I really appreciate you saying that and really clarifying because the perception is not about what it's about yourself though, right? Because you know, but at the end of the day, you running around that place and moving like you move, and people think you the host, and you ain't. It ain't even your spot. Exactly. You know, that's when you know you're kind of doing too much. Like you know, do yourself where you understand at the end of the day, like okay, I maintain me when I was there. At the same time, though, well, you know, I had that swag about me.
Yeah, enjoy yourself, but Carla, what it really is just about social awareness. That's all it really is. Exactly. It's being yourself, being authentic, being genuine, but just being aware, especially if you're at a place where the host isn't somebody that you personally know. Like if this was an inner circle shindig and all that other shit, that's a little different. But when you go into somebody else's shit, you know, just be aware. That's all. Do your thing, have fun, you know, be, you know, jovial, jubilant, gregarious, and all that other shit that you are. But understand though, just there's a time and place to just be mellow sometimes. That's all I'm saying, bro. Yeah. But Carla, you got any other questions, brother?
Yeah, any other questions, Carla?
That's it. That's some good game, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna have hella fun, man. Have fun.
It's tonight. It's tonight.
Yeah, it's tonight. It's okay. 49.
All right, listen, man.
I'm at work right now. I'm on a little break, but shit, I'm ready to get late.
Listen. Before you go to the show, before you go to the party and shit, I need you to listen to this playback, okay?
I got you, man.
Yeah, go listen to the playback.
Hey, let me give you a little tip, man. Let me give you a little tip, all right? It might be hot out there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a towel, right? Take a small towel. Right. And then what you do right now, you before you go, you spray your cologne on the towel. Woo! Right? So you spray that cologne on the towel. So now when you go to wipe your face or whatever, because you sweat and stuff, it refreshes your smell. And so that way you smell good throughout.
And listen, I need you to go to Cunningham Elements and get the masculine identity eau de parfum. So for the next party, or after you get your shipment, for the next party, you can have the masculine identity eau de parfum. You feel me? So you could do that with. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, appreciate you, man, and have fun at the party. Good luck to you.
There you go. Enjoy yourself, man.
For the game, as always, dog.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Appreciate you, brother. All right, guys. Go ahead and call in. Y'all see the number there, 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in. And we could probably get Jay Roman's opinion on the topic as well.
Yeah, so Jay Roman. And I do got a video clip I'm gonna play for you guys.
Okay.
These niggas. I do got this clip. Anyway, men want to be seen as special by women, but it's a weakness. And let me just say this, Jay Roman, and I'm just gonna get your thoughts, as Miles was saying on the title. How it starts. When we talk about, or I don't want to, put this on anybody else. When I talk about specifically how men want to be seen as special by women, a lot of you guys are too concerned with being a woman's first. And I'm not even just talking about sex. It can be anything. I want to be her first boyfriend. I want to be her first husband. I want to be the first guy she had a kid with. And my thing is this: if you don't want to be married, why do you care if a woman has already been married before she met you? Why would that matter to you, right? So in this video clip, it's going to touch on some things, and I think men are getting a little misguided by things that don't matter. Okay, and once the video clip has concluded, I'll break down what I mean by that. But Jay Roman, you want to speak to the title specifically before we get into this clip?
Now let me see the clip because I know it's part of our discussion. Cool. So let's get that going.
All right. So let me throw that right there. All right, hold on real quick. All right, cool. Let me play this clip. We're gonna get into this shit. Where that motherfucker at? Oh, there we go, right there.
Listen, man, once a woman has either had a child or had a marriage before, she's useless. She's useless. She's useless because she's practiced failure. She doesn't have any incentive to not leave you. She's already broken a marriage. She's already had a kid and walked away from her life partner, as they call it. So who are you? The first time is special, right? The first guy that lose their virginity, that's special. They'll always remember that guy. That's special. The first marriage, that's special. Butterflies in the stomach. The second one, man, that's routine.
Shout out to Saint in the Center, Marquette Devon.
Okay, so let me Jay Roman. Yeah, shout out to the homie. Ain't nothing personal. Yeah, ain't nothing personal. But let me speak to the philosophies and the ideologies and how it's very, very, very harmful to men out here. I know a lot of women who regret the guy they first had sex with. They regret losing their virginity to that guy. I know a lot of women personally who regret that. I know a lot of women personally who regret having a child or children with a guy. Even if they were married, they regret it, right? And I mean, it doesn't, I mean, sometimes when you regret shit, it's kind of on you because why did you make that decision to begin with? So it's not about whether or not people make good decisions or bad decisions. What it's about is, I know women who regret shit. Now, let me say this, and I'm gonna say something, and guys, because he talked about special, right?
Right.
Women, a lot of guys think for women that them losing their virginity or who they lost it to is about having a special moment with a man. I'm about to show you that that's not true always, right? And let me just say this about some women, not all women, some women. The reason why a lot of chicks who are initially virgins are virgins had nothing to do with virtue. Sometimes the reason why they are a virgin is because they are scared to death of teenage pregnancy and they are scared to death of STDs. Only two reasons. I've known plenty of women where those were the only two reasons. Had nothing to do with virtue. They wanted some dick. They were just scared. Which brings me to this story that I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna try to be brief. And I'm gonna show you how this whole virgin thing, how it's special to bitches. For some women, maybe, but it's not completely accurate. And I'm gonna tell you with this story. So many, many, many moons ago, when I was a young lad, when I was a teenager, right? I met this chick, right? First day I met her, we at school, I'm introduced to this young lady, right? It's a group of us talking, group of chicks, a group of guys, we're all conversating. She gets, introduced to all of us. And instantaneously, I was like, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. She looked like Pinky and shit a little bit. I gotta have that, right? So I'll pull it to the side. And on everything I love, my kids, as God is my witness, I'm gonna show you with this story, right? True story. So I pull it now. I'm meeting this chick for the first time, right? I pull her to the side, right? Because Miles and Jay Roman, I had to have her, right? So I pull her to the side,
yeah,
and I'm telling her, I'm like, hey, look, these niggas gonna be all on you, but before they get all on you, I gotta holler at you, right? So I'm basically letting her know you and I need to get together, right? I'm trying to set something up before these vultures. You know what I'm saying? Because she was a new chick, light skin, thick than a motherfucker. I'm like, niggas is gonna be on her. I gotta get her. You know what I'm saying? Before these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now, I just want to put my bid in. I don't care what happens after that. I just got to make sure she understands what it is.
So during the conversation, she tells me, I'm a virgin. And I'm like, oh, really? That's a shame. I can help you with that.
That's that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? I can help you with that affliction you suffer. Right?
With that affliction.
So now, I'm telling you, this is the very first time I met the chick. She tells me she's a virgin, right? Now, guys, I don't believe chicks. I don't know if it's true or not, and I don't care. All I know is we still gonna do what I want to do if she fucking with me. That's all that matters to me. Right. So she tells me she's a virgin. I'm like, you know, I can help you with that, right? So right there, bro, we start planning me taking her virginity. And this is what she says to me while we're talking. This is what she says to me. She says, you know, my parents, you know, they taught me that my body's sacred, that sex is sacred, but fuck it, I'll see.
Man, come on.
Hold on, I think I'm breaking up.
Man, you was just getting to the good part of the story too. Yo, man, I gotta do some research.
Is the lag still there?
Nah, you good now. Go ahead. Go ahead. So I was planning, and she said something about her parents saying her body's sacred. Okay,
so we planned. No, yeah, and how it was supposed to be special, but she just said, I just want to experience sex. I want to see what the fuss is about.
Right.
So all she really wanted was to experience it with someone she was actually attracted to. That's all she really cared about. 2 weeks later, right? 2 weeks later, I had her at my boy's crib. Now, during these 2 weeks, her and I never went out on no date. I never saw her outside of school. I think we talked on the phone like twice. And the only reason it was 2 weeks, because my homeboy lived in the same neighborhood as she did. So I had to devise a plan to sneak her out the crib and shit. So that's the only reason it even took that long. So my point is that it ain't what y'all think it is. I'm not saying that a woman's virginity isn't special for some women, but for some women, they just want to fuck, but they want to meet a guy that draws that up out of them. It ain't what y'all think it is. And guys got to understand that for many women, having sex for the first time is very, very unpleasant and painful.
Facts.
Just ask me how I know, goddammit. Just please ask me how I know. So it ain't really like guys think it is. And let me just say this and I'll pass it to you guys. I did a video probably about 2 years ago where this woman was a virgin, right? And she waited until she was 27 years old, right? Because that's when she got married, right? And it's a story that was on ebony.com. So she loses her virginity on her wedding night. So she pins this article where she says that her husband was a good lover. And most guys would be like, how in the fuck would she know if he's a good lover or not, if he's the first?
Right.
Right? Because she has friends. She has female family members and coworkers that tell her about sex all day long. So when she first had sex, she has this fantasy of how it's supposed to be. And it wasn't like that. So she goes on to say a year into the marriage, she still never had an orgasm. And the very first time she had an orgasm was because she purchased a sex toy. And she finally had an orgasm by her own hand because her man couldn't make her do it. So then she goes on to say that I don't want to cheat on him. I don't want to leave him. But I feel like if I can't get no good dick out of him, I might have to make a decision. So what she does, she brings the toy to bed. The very next time they have sex, she brings it to bed to kind of spice up the sex. So he sees the toy, gets mad, throws the shit out the goddamn window, right? So my point is, guys, when these guys get on these podcasts and these things and they talk about first and special and all that, a lot of these guys have never dealt with chicks who were virgins. They don't know what they're talking about, but y'all got it.
Behold the ruthlessness of a bitch.
All right, let me do some the Canadian $27.99 cash what do they call it on YouTube? The special what do they call it again? What the fuck?
Super chat.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, shout out to Lord Jefferson for the $27.99 Canadian super chat. He says, salute brothers, and this is for the Zag Internet Fund. For real, nigga. Hey,
like bro, I didn't did everything. Look.
We gotta do some research, man. We can find you Spectrum or something, man. Come on, man.
Bro, like real quick, I didn't change providers 4 or 5 times.
Damn.
Shout out to April MC. I purchased this thing that helps the internet. What's happening is the location of the modem and the location of this, it's going around multiple walls. So I got this thing called the internet mesh, which makes the signal stronger in here, but I still have issues from time to time. Look, I'm paying almost $200 in fucking internet. I'm doing everything I possibly humanly can, but y'all got it.
And that's crazy.
So Zach, I had to just order they actually have them, but it's like a 50-foot long Ethernet cable to direct.
Yeah, maybe get a cable, get a direct connection.
I got that too. I done that too. I did all of that too. I got the Wi-Fi and Ethernet. I got 2 internet connections at the same time, bro, and I'm still getting this issue.
You need to move.
I done everything I could do.
You need to fucking move.
I gotta move. That's the only other way. I know. That's the only other way.
Real quick.
That's the only way.
Real quick. Hakeem Castilian, he says, "Hey, Miles, the product ship worldwide. So I ship to Canada and United Kingdom so far, and of course United States. That's it. So if you in Timbuktu or somewhere in Africa, I can't help you because unless you know, unless y'all willing to pay that type of postage and all that. But anyway, so yeah, right now we United States, Canada, and United Kingdom. That's where Cunningham Elements, the soap and all that stuff, and the fragrance, that's where we ship to at this point in time. Game Wise DJ, go ahead and put that back up. Okay. Game Wise DJ with the $1.99 super chat. He says, sex toys are your best friend. If you know, you know. Okay, Game Wise DJ.
Yes. Guys are literally jealous of women's sex toys. And I'm like, bruh.
Oh, he means bring it into the bedroom for you and the girl. Okay.
Yeah. So real quick, bro, I got something better than a repeater, bro. I went to Best Buy. There's a thing called a repeater and a thing called a mesh. The mesh is more expensive, nigga. I got that. I got bro. Look, y'all niggas. I got 1,000 megabytes, bro. I did, bro. I got the highest of everything, bro. Trust me, nigga. I had Spectrum. I had all these different things, bro. I'm doing all I can, nigga. Nigga, I'm spending mad money trying to fix this problem. Y'all have no idea.
If you're renting, find out when your lease is up because you got to get the fuck up out of there, my nigga.
Yeah. I got to wait until March of next year. March of
next year.
Yeah, March of 2026. It says 99 for Zach's moving fun. Salute. Zach's internet is a passenger in his own life. Yeah, y'all want to know what's fucked up? Right, the place I live at now, right? Because I live in the same apartment complex. I changed units, thinking that would solve the problem. Nigga, I changed last month. No, in March, I moved to a bigger apartment and everything. I changed. Nothing works, nigga. I gotta leave this area. That's what it is, bro. Look, y'all have no idea. Y'all think it's irritating. Y'all, nigga, I want to punch holes in walls. I'm so mad about this shit, nigga. But anyway, nigga, so let's go, bro. So y'all want to speak to the video? Y'all want me to play it again? We all off topic.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the video. We ain't even talked about I'm
playing.
Play. Once a woman has either had a child or had a marriage before, she's useless. She's useless because she's practiced failure. She doesn't have any incentive to not leave you. She's already broken a marriage. She's already had a kid and walked away from her life partner, as they call it. So who are you? The first time is special, right? The first guy that lose their virginity, that's special. They'll always remember that guy. That's special. The first marriage, that's special. Butterflies in the stomach. The second one, man, that's routine.
Yeah, I don't agree because you're talking about who am I, nigga? I'm Miles Cunningham. She never met me before, so you know, in my opinion, and that's the thing. I don't even worry about what a woman's done before. Like I don't worry about that shit. I don't care about that shit. I just need her to do what she's supposed to do now. And shout out to Lord Jefferson for the $6.99 Canadian. He said for Zach to move from Timbuktu. All right, J. Roman, what you got on
it? Even the second time I heard it, it's just goofy. It's just goofy. Like, you know, the funny thing about it is you'll have a dude with like 4 kids, 3 baby moms, is talking about it ain't special because he ain't this one girl's first.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like women are not the same as far as human beings. you know. And the thing I like to break down to a lot of cats is that I once watched this special on the WNBA, right? And it went to break down why women basketball players can't have the same length of a career of guy basketball players, right? So it just broke down basically just physically because of the fact that they can have women. I mean, not have women, but the fact that they can have kids, right? Their bone structure and everything down there, it misaligns their legs. And so the wear and tear is a little bit different than our bone structures, right? So, and I tell that to people because the differences are scientific, right? The differences are scientific, DNA, the hormones that they have and things like that. So, but the same actions to stuff is still there, right? Like, just like we have kids and hey, I met another one. We had a girl, she's gone. I met another one. Cool. Let's see what this one's going to do, right? It's not that, once it's passed, it's never going to be special for me again. That's it. I had one kid. This next kid ain't special. Because if we apply that to everything, you know, basically all mothers only love their first kid then, right? Because that's the special one. Everything else is just kind of like, I had you. Go outside. I hope you survive. And that's not the case. So I just don't like it when guys say stuff that's not even, if you really was to break it down, there's some guy looking at, yeah, you're right, man. You're right. We ain't, that ain't special, man. If you really break that down and start applying it across the board to a lot of other things, it just sounds idiotic. And I listened to that dude a couple times before. There's some stuff that he said that I was drawn to, but this one I'm gonna have to like Miles said, I just disagree. And then on top of that, if you don't feel like you are special enough to defeat whatever she had previously going on in her life, then you don't need to be there, period. And you got a lot of stuff to work on yourself.
Right.
I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about how many kids you had and things like that. I'm worried about some other stuff. Can you follow instructions, directions, and understand the plan and where we're going, and how can you contribute to that? Besides that, there we go. Now, I just don't like the way guys give this advice and the other people look at it and be like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not special.
Yeah.
Zach, dip again.
Game Wise DJ says them days with the $4.99 super chat. He says them days of a woman first sex partner is over. The sexual Pandora box is alive, forever open. Your best bet is being her most unique and creative. Well, and that's what I'm saying. I think that if once you get into your masculine identity, once you get comfortable and confident with who you are as a man, the uniqueness it'll happen. You understand? And again, like I said earlier in the show, if you are worried about being unique or making an impression on a woman, you've already lost. You understand? Because I'm already like, I already expect to make an impression because you've never met me. I'm one of a kind. Like that's the basis of the entire thing. I'm one of a kind. So I don't care about before me and I don't care about after me. What I give a fuck about is now. And if you follow in my instructions and you are part of this program and you actually make it through the vetting process and you know how to listen to a nigga, that's the only thing I'm focused on. Everything before or beyond that has nothing to do with me. And I couldn't give two fucks because I'm the most important thing. And see, some of these things, it be sounding like a nigga's afraid of a bitch leaving. Listen, life is about experiences. People come into your life for seasons. She may not be the one to be there forever. Bro, I was with a woman for over 15 years. And one day it came to an end. And the nigga had to move on and do what he had to do. And what did I do? I appreciated every lesson and every experience and everything I learned from that relationship. And I took from it and I made a better man out of myself from all of the wisdom that I gained from those experiences. You get what I'm saying? So for me, that's what it's all about. It's not about trying to keep a bitch around and worrying about, if I'm not unique enough, then she might. That's not special. And who are you? Who am I? I'm Miles motherfucking Cunningham. That's who I am.
What's so crazy is, right?
One of the things I say,
Real quick, Jay, my bad. Y'all know my internet be tripping. Let me just get this off. My thing is this. Guys need to stop acting like, here's the thing with women. Women can actually love more than one man in their lifetime, right? Just because a woman loves you first doesn't mean she's incapable of loving another man. Just because she loved you first doesn't mean she won't meet another man and have a more profound connection with him. Okay, this notion that you being a first leaves this indelible impression. First of all, if you was a woman's first, but you abused her and mistreated her, nigga, she don't want to remember you. She don't want to remember you niggas, right? These women don't want to remember you niggas, right? So this notion that, oh, it's special to a chick and a woman's failures. Let me just say this about what he said. Oh, shout out to the beautiful, incomparable Renee P. You know what I'm saying? With the 50, with the 5. Oh, much love to Carrie Miles and Jay Roman. Teach the game. Just bless Saturday. Coming to San Antonio, I'm going to extend my courteous greetings to you. Okay, so look, appreciate you, girl. So I'll hop back on camera in a minute, man. I got tears in my eyes. I was coughing so much and shit. So real quick, I just want to speak to what he was saying about she's experienced failures. See, there is this incessant need for men to detach themselves from women. A woman's failures are your failures. I need guys to understand this, right? So if a woman failed as a wife, you chose her, so you failed as a husband. If a woman failed as a mother, you chose her, so you failed as a father. See, you can't separate yourself from these women that you choose. So if he's going to be making videos talking about women are failures, he need to make videos talking about both men and women are failures. I mean, if that's what he's going to do, because you can't pick one. And that's the problem with a lot of this dating advice, where you have women who just talk about men but never tell women, hey, your shit do stink, right? And just like you got guys, a lot of them, they act like they're the champion of men. They're the champion of men's causes and concerns and shit. So they get online and they tell you guys all of this shit, but they never give you solutions to not be that guy. Where a woman has your kid and she just bounces on you. How to not be that guy where a woman marries you and she divorces you because you treating her like shit. How about giving guys the game on that? Because here's the thing. Do y'all think a lot of these women want to be divorced who are divorced? Now some of them ain't shit. Like we got to tell ladies, we got to tell the truth. So bear with me while I be honest. There are a lot of women who ain't shit, right? But there are some women. Look, real quick, I'm gonna tell this story and I'm gonna pass it to y'all. I personally know multiple women, and none of these motherfuckers are black, mind you, and none of their husbands were black, right? So we need to get rid of that too. That stigma that is some demographic shit. No, it's not, right? I know multiple women who were stay-at-home wives, whose husbands were breadwinners and all of that. Stay-at-home wives and mothers. Okay, now listen to what I just said, because I want guys, when I finish, I want guys to understand how goofy shit is out here. These women are stay-at-home mothers and wives, right? Their husbands not only cheated on them with women who had kids by other niggas, but their husbands left their wives for these same women that had kids by other guys. When I say niggas, they weren't black. I'm saying these white people, right? But the point I want to make with that is it those women's fault that their husbands cheated on them and left the marriage to be with another whole family and left them and their kids behind, right? Come on, man. Like this notion that women are these horrible creatures and it's all women's fault that the single mother shit and it's all women's fault that they're divorced women. No, women get done dirty sometimes. It happens, but y'all got it.
Yep, it definitely happens. Yep. Go ahead, Jay.
I just want to go. Let's hit this back logically, right? Right. So, for the fellas that's listening, for the ladies that's listening and looking, and you look at your mate right now, you think about yourself. Are you with the person that took your virginity? Just that one simple. Are you with the person that took your virginity? And did you take that? Did you take that lady's virginity? The one you were with right now? And if you guys were to comment, somebody tell me, no, I've been with the same woman since I took her virginity. If you were to comment right now, like, I bet you a lot of you guys are not with the person that you were the one with that act of taking the person's virginity. So that's scratched from the jump. And I just think that a lot of times it's with the ego thing that a lot of guys have, right? Yeah. They're trying to stack the deck. They're trying to stack the card. The reason why some guys like young and virgins, because they want to be the first to be uncomparable to. They don't want to be compared to anybody. So because they're not compared to anybody, they feel like they're stacking the deck and believe that whatever they do is golden and it's the greatest thing because she can't compare it to anything else. So if I do that, there'll be less opportunities for her to think about leaving me. And that's it. It's not
exactly,
because this world has continued to go on with people who are not with the first people they had relationship with. People are not at the first jobs they ever had. People are not driving the first car they ever bought.
Right.
People are not wearing the same shoes. Like, we all know this. But to
nobody is promised to you.
Yeah, to make this
nobody's promised.
Oh, she's really, if I'm not her first, it's not going to be special to her. So basically, it's not about who you are. It's just who you are in line.
Right. Exactly.
It has nothing to do with you, right? Just,
and that's how these see, and the thing is, again, shout out to Saint Sinner, but I've heard him say other things, and it's like some like when I hear him say something like this, it's like, man, because
you know why? He's intelligent. The brother's intelligent.
I know that he preaches for a man to look at himself a certain way.
Yeah.
But this perspective is kind of like, I don't know, man. I disagree. And on top of that, it sounds very contradictory to a lot of the other things I heard him say in the past.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe somebody chopped and screwed it. I don't know. I'm not a fan of taking somebody's virginity. Like, somebody gave me their virginity, and it was a taxing night. It was a lot of ouchie and a lot of stops.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's horrible.
And I couldn't. You couldn't get in it.
You said,
right? So, yeah, it was just a lot of that stuff, and it was just like, this is not. This required some patience.
It's not fun.
It's not
fun. Hey, Roman,
really
and I did
like a service I was doing.
It's not fun.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
We got
a caller.
Yeah, 503. You're on Live with a Manhood is a skill set show. We got your host K Zag, we got Jay Roman, and we got Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Yeah, what's up? This is Brian, 33, Portland, and how y'all fellas doing? It's got a quick question. It'll elaborate into something else, but yeah, I got a quick question.
Okay, what's the question? Go ahead.
So how do I'm trying to stop saying shit is all good. So if people do like semi-violating type shit, I'm not really like the confrontational type where I'm like,
give us an example of what you're talking about when you say violating you. What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't want to say violate me, but like shit, like things that people should know, like not to do. But it's like you didn't.
You got to give us an example, bro. You got to give us an example.
Caller. Listen. Here's what I want you to understand. If you want the best out of this conversation, we need when we ask you questions like this, we need specifics, because things that people should know, not what to do, and this, that, and the third. Not all common sense is common. Do you understand that? So tell us what you mean. Tell us exactly what you mean, my bro.
Okay. So, for example, I had this chick slide through last night. And when she slid through, she already knew we were supposed to be fucking. And as soon as we started getting into it, then she hits me with the, oh yeah, by the way, I'm probably spotting because I'm just finishing my period. And I'm like,
oh, okay, stop right there. Okay, so caller, I've been there, done that, but I've had it where chicks literally, I don't want to get into it, but I've had situations where that period shit came up. Here's the thing, bro, and I need you to understand this: a woman can always change her mind about sex anytime she wants. Right? Period. Okay, so you might think it's disrespectful, but you got to understand that maybe she's used to guys fucking her on her period, and maybe she's telling you that as a warning to say, hey, I mean, if you into that kind of thing, we can do it, but I'm letting you know.
Right.
I got it.
But caller, what was the problem exactly?
Well, just I felt like it was like, yo, why didn't you say that beforehand? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have told me that beforehand. Like, it
No, wait. Michael, I need you to explain I'm not going to assume anything. Why is it a problem?
Well, because I don't know her like that, you know, and I feel like that's usually something that like
you don't know her like what? I need you again. You don't know her like that. No, what is that? You don't know her like what?
Well, I only had one day with this person last
Listen,
Friday.
you will not answer my fucking question, will you? I didn't ask you about her date last week. I'm asking you. The girl is in your house. She says, I'm just finishing up my period and I might be spotting. So just letting you know before we get into it. Now, I'm asking you, how is that disrespectful or whatever you said, low key violating you and all this other shit? Tell me what it is, brother. I'm not going to assume because every man is not the same. So I need you to tell me what it is.
All right. Well, I just felt as though that's usually something that you talk about beforehand. And rather than her telling me beforehand, she waited till we were about to start the act to say something.
Okay, so if she had told you beforehand, what would you have told her? What would you have said?
Exactly.
I'd have been like, let's hold off a couple of days and, you know, we can reschedule.
Okay. So now, after she told you that, what happened?
I still hit.
Of course you did.
Yeah, see, you see what I'm saying? That's why you act like it's a problem, but
you see
what niggas do?
You see, and I want to say that the fact that he's still hit is a part of the reason why he couldn't really get into it and tell me specifically what the issue was. Because you know you still gonna fucking hit anyway. Because and caller, please don't take offense to this. But there's a level of weakness. There's a level of weakness because that's the reason why you was offended. Because damn, I got you over here already. You know I'ma still fuck, but I'm low key mad that you letting me know that you on your period right now. Now let me ask you a question: was there any mess? Was there any blood? Was there anything that was an issue? Was there any smell?
There was a little blood. That was the issue.
There was a little blood, and what happened? Did it leave stains on your sheets or what happened?
It was stains on me. I had my shirt on, and I took my shirt off. It was stains on the shirt. And
it was stains on the shirt. Oh, so you started
my sheets in the wash and shit.
You started stroking a little bit before you took the shirt off. So you had a little bit of that. You had a little bit of that stuff on the bottom of the shirt. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So real quick. So caller, I'll just use myself as an example because I'm what's known as a period starter, right? So if a chick tell me she's spotted, I'm like, we can't do it now. I'm gonna bring that motherfucker all the way back. You know what I'm saying? We gotta. So if a chick tell me she's spotting at least 24 to 48 hours. I need it to be all the way gone because if I get up in that girl, it's coming back full fledged, right?
We need to be in the middle. We need to be in the middle of the next week. That's what we need. We need to be
exactly. So because I know that about myself. Yeah, hold on real quick, J-Ro. Because I understand that about myself. And to Miles's point, if you would have made a different decision to say don't come over, you could have made that same decision like, hey, you got to go home, and when you get off that, or you could have been like, well, you know what?
Slop the knob.
What that mouth do? You know what I'm saying?
Caller. You know who really violated you?
Me.
Yeah, my nigga. You see how you motherfuckers love to blame the bitch? You could have easily said, then don't bother taking off your pants. What that mouth do? And if she gave you any objection, bye-bye.
Yep.
Bye. Because you're not. You see, the fact that you still smashed, dirtied up your shirt, dirtied up your sheets.
Yep.
That you acting like she had the last pussy on the face of the fucking planet. thirsty shit, desperate shit.
You disrespected your dick.
Weak nigga shit, which is why you ain't want to come clean and say exactly what it was. You see, let me tell you, I just want to say this, and I'm gonna pass it to you, Jay, because I see you. Y'all niggas love to generalize shit and be like, well, because it's common sense, and it's what usually, because usually what niggas do and what people do, and she should already know. You trying to hide behind common sense when it was up to you, the individual, to make an individual choice in an individual situation based on your masculine identity. Now, what does the decision that you made in your individual situation say about your masculine identity? It says that you're still weak and you still need coaching with self-mastery, my nigga. That's what it means.
Facts.
That's what it means. And that's the part that you don't want to face, but it's all good. Go ahead, Jay.
I mean, Miles, you done covered a lot. It's really not much more to cover. I was going to kind of plug myself because I'm coming out with some things, and it's all about, the game and legacy.
Yeah.
Right. Mastering, the legacy and the message. So what message did you give her? Did she leave your place saying, okay, not to do this with another guy? Maybe I should call on the phone next time. Or did she leave saying, hey, it worked again? And so we don't realize how much we teach people on how to treat us and how to associate with us. And you just taught her how to associate with you, that whatever she did or continues to do is going to work.
Then how much he values sex.
Right. Then on top of that, some women are just mature enough to say, hey, this is what's going on. You still want it?
Right.
She gave you a warning to put the towel down. She gave you a warning to take the shirt off.
That's actually her being respectful, because she told you beforehand.
She gave you a warning about all that stuff, right? You didn't even say, hey, okay, cool, you on that thing? How about you hop in the bath? Because I know when you sit in some water, women's, it stops the flow a little bit. It gets the things. And let's continue after that, after you take a little bath there. But nah, there's other things that could have been done to say that, hey, I understand what you got going on, but I have a certain standard for myself, and it's not to hit it like this. So, to me, it ain't even about her. How dare you call and complain about her? Because really, Zach said earlier, hey, a woman, she has at the right to change her mind at any time. So do we.
Right.
Exactly.
So do we.
Exactly.
So, caller, let me ask you a question. When she got to your crib, did she go to the bathroom?
Nah, she came straight to the back.
Jeez.
That's a nasty bitch. That's a nasty bitch.
And you didn't tell her. You didn't tell her. Go. Yeah.
Y'all niggas is nasty. Cause let me explain to you why she's a nasty bitch, bro. And you a nasty, you're a dirty dick type of nigga. Let me explain to you why. Right? Because she told you she was spotty. The fact that she didn't go to the bathroom to freshen that monkey up, bro, says a whole lot. I bet you she never went to the bathroom the whole time she was at your crib, did she?
Did she at least go after?
She went after, and I told her
here's the thing. Okay, this is a missed opportunity by you. So let me explain why it's a missed opportunity. So let me break this down why this is a missed opportunity. You had an opportunity to not only establish but also to enforce boundaries.
Yes.
So let me explain what I mean. When she came over with the whole spot and shit, you could have been like, hey, look, whenever you and I agree to do something and there's any type of change in a situation that could interfere with our arrangements, let me know beforehand. All right? So now you are establishing boundaries and you're enforcing them by not fucking her. But you can't fuck her though. If you fuck her, it doesn't matter what you said. Now, so what you could have did, now here's the second thing you could have did was like, look, I'm a period starter, so we ain't gonna do that. Like, just to let you know, if we're gonna be dealing with each other, we can't. And then you provide clarity. I'm the type of nigga. If you spot, I'm gonna start your shit all over again. It's gonna be a whole another week or so, right? So, but in the midst of that, what that mouth do? So now, when you say what that mouth do, now you're seeing if she follows your instructions or if she say some dumb shit like, "Well, I really don't want to suck your dick because I don't get nothing out of it." Charge.
Exactly.
You would have found out a lot about her by doing all of that shit. But y'all got
Wait, hold on one second. Go ahead, Cola. You said what?
Well, I did tell her to like give me some head, and she was terrible with it. Like she kept, I'm sorry, I'm terrible at this. It's gagging
no,
me.
She didn't want you. She didn't want you to know she ain't got no gag reflex. She lying, but y'all got it.
Wait, hold on. Wait. First off, let me do some homework. Hold on, caller. Who is this girl to you?
Well, I just met her off a dating app.
Okay, now is this the first time y'all got together?
Nah, that's the second time.
This is the second time y'all got together. When y'all met the first time, did you go out for drinks or go out for anything?
Yeah, and I called the Steven Zach show, and I told him about.
Okay. So you matched on a dating app. You got her to come out to meet you for drinks, correct?
Yeah.
And y'all smashed that night. Y'all smashed that night.
No, we didn't smash the night that we met, but we smashed like yesterday. That was the first time. The second time that we linked up.
Oh, so this was the first smash.
Yeah, this was the first smash. So this is the second day, first smash.
Yeah. So listen, I just look. I wanna call it, and this is a great call. I really appreciate you calling in and sharing the story, because this is a serious teachable moment to really show guys that how you guys unknowingly, because your game level is weak. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you that. In this particular instance, your game level was very weak. And I'm telling you this because I've done it before too. But I'm a little bit different because I've only done it to women that I was actually with. You did it to a woman that you were smashing for the first time. And your thirstiness betrayed you, homie. And then even worse, when you came back to explain the story, I want you to remember how you started this conversation. You started this conversation saying that people violated you. That's what you were saying. You started off this conversation as the victim. See, and I want you guys to understand something about a masculine identity and manhood in general. You don't have the luxury of being a victim. If something goes wrong, you need to ask yourself, what the fuck did I do? What did I do? What decision did I make to where I got to feeling like this, that something ain't right? Because you thought you were a victim, but let me tell you what really happened. Your masculine identity, your inner highest version of yourself told you that something was wrong. That's what really happened. And you interpreted it as you were the victim, or that somebody did something to you, or that someone violated you. And then you decided to place that blame on the woman. That was a mistake. It was your own decisions that put you in that situation. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I understand.
And I'll tell you this.
So caller, my bad. Real quick, Jay. That feeling you was having, and Miles, in a very eloquent way, broke it down. That feeling you was having was about you. Because internally, what it's really telling you, you should be disgusted with yourself for not standing on business. Because you knew deep down inside, man, why this bitch come over here and didn't tell me this shit? But I'm a fucker anyway. So what you're saying is, you have no standards. You have no standards, right? See, you tried to create standards, but in a moment of flesh, you were weakened. Y'all got it.
Yeah, and at this moment, even though this is, and that's why your manhood is going to be consistent and solid no matter what the situation is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the rules don't ever change. It's the same with me. Like, so, I'm a gun owner, right? And I tell my son.
Shout out to all my gun owners. Shout out to all my gun owners. My bad.
I tell my son the rules about, a gun, and I gave him the scenario. I said, hey, if I left the gun on the bed, what do you do? And he said, and the rules are simple: don't touch it, go get an adult, and run away from it. And so I gave him different scenarios of what if you find it in the field? What if you're at your buddy's house and he shows you his dad's gun? Where do you, and the rules never change. Now, I'm glad I asked him that question, because I said, what if you see it at your buddy's house and he says, hey, look at this gun. And he goes, well, I don't know, Dad. It's at my buddy's house. And I said, no. The rules are still the same. Mm-hmm. You don't touch it. You go tell an adult. and you get away from it
Right.
right away. Right. So your rules of who you are should be consistent, because this is how you move in life for your protection and anybody else that you deem under you or around you protection.
Right.
Jay Roman,
Now,
you said something important. Go ahead.
Yeah. The fact that you missed the opportunity to tell her who you were
Mhm.
and to teach her how to be disciplined with herself.
Mhm.
Right? Because we all know when they're on their period, they horny as hell.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Slut
You
shit.
missed an opportunity.
She was like,
the roof
That
is
you can't get dick whenever you want it. You missed an opportunity
Right.
and the
to show
discipline is
her
not just for
discipline and
yourself,
consistency.
but it's for you to tell them how to deal with you in your world.
Right.
And the thing is, you took the opportunity to lead, but to follow her horniness.
Yep.
Because when she said, hey,
yep,
I on my period, because
Yep.
we all know when they say spotting, that means I'm on my period, right?
I mean, I'm finishing up.
When they say
Hold on,
spotting,
Jay, hold on. I got you. I'm gonna give it right back to you. And I want you guys to know the way that a woman's hormones be shifting and get them horny as fuck, especially when they finishing up sometime. But you got it. Go ahead.
yeah, my thing is when they say spotting, that means they want to do it. When they say I'm on my period, that means they got some reluctance to do it.
Right.
Right. Because they want to discuss you out from the jump. I'm bleeding down there. It's murder scene. Right. But when they say spotting, that makes it seem like it's less bleedy, right? Like, oh, it's just a 1 spot, 2 spot.
Yeah.
You know, so here you are following her lead because of her horniness.
Exactly.
And look, I don't know who you've been dealing with, but I ain't that horny. Like, I got dick. I got it. But you gonna, and then on your first time, you're gonna have to present this to me. This is how you present your flower?
The first smash
on the first time?
The first
raggedy, medium well pussy.
Yo,
like Miles is saying, this is my last point. Like Miles is saying, when you first called in, you presented the question like it wasn't just one incident. It's been several incidents where you notice how people interact with you.
Yep.
And the thing is, you're coming on the cusp of it in your mind where you realize it's how you let them interact with you by the way you move. I think that's the thing, what it is.
So, caller, and let me say this, and I want guys to understand how it's important to separate a mutual agenda, meaning something that you both mutually want to do and are in agreement with, versus a woman having a separate agenda that differs from yours. What I mean by that is this. When she came to your house, she knew she was already spotting. But the reason why she didn't say anything over the phone is because she didn't want you to deny her dick. She came over there because she still
this of a bitch.
Right. She still wanted dick. Right. So the reason, and Jay Roman is right. When women use the word spotting, that's usually like, I mean,
yo, let me tell you something.
It ain't that bad. We can still fuck.
Real quick, K.
Yeah,
let me tell you the women who use spotting. The bitches that use the word spotting is bitches with fucked up periods and they got fucking anemia and they bleed real fucking bad. Those are the women that they use that fucking word. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So 90%.
Or they have like irregular periods. They have irregular periods where they might not have a period for like a year, but then it's real heavy. Or they might have one for like a week. Then the next time they have it for like 8, 9 days. It's crazy for some chicks. But real quick, let me say this, caller. Let me say this. That again, she came over with her own agenda. She's like, I want dick. That's why I'm calling. And I had a chick kind of do me like that, not quite in your situation, but she purposely didn't tell me. Right. But what happened with her was, because I had 2 different situations with period chicks, right? But there was one in particular that irritated me. What she didn't tell me was that she had started. And she waited until I showed up where we agreed to meet. And then she said, and I got out the car and I just left. I ain't even want, I was hot. You know what I'm saying? Because I had talked to her that morning. Because I asked her when she said, I started my period, I said, let me ask you a question. When did you start? Oh, she was like, last night. Oh, so when I hollered at you at this morning, you knew then. She was like, yeah, and you didn't tell me then? Yeah, all right, bitch. All right. So she purposely misled me because she just wanted to spend some non-sexual time. Because she knew if I knew beforehand that she started, I might not want to spend no time. So I charged her to the game after that shit. I didn't fuck with her no more. But my point is this. My point is this. You cannot let women operate in your life on their own accord.
Right.
You can't let them do that because now what you've shown her is she can control you with sex. Even if she doesn't consciously realize it, subconsciously, she realizes she can control you with sex. Once a woman realizes she can control you with pussy, she won't respect you. It's a wrap.
Exactly. Real quick, Jay. Caller, you did use a condom, right?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, you did.
That's how I found it. I was like, this looks darker than what
and real quick. Another thing is, you see, if she didn't tell you like how that chick did K-Zag, you as soon as you see the blood, you got to stop immediately.
No, I had that happen to me before a few years back.
No. Listen. But for this instant, you went all the way through, didn't you?
Yeah.
Further showing your desperation and weakness for the vagina. Now, this is one of those situations where we tell you guys, just because you hit, don't mean you won. Do you understand? A lot of cats who don't have the game like that, they act like just because they smashed, it's all good. We keep telling y'all, pussy is not the end all be all, and getting pussy is not the end all be all, because how matters. Why? Because it speaks to your masculine identity. Go ahead, Jay.
Now, hey, I think you understand. You can hear by the examples that Zach is giving that we've all been there, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is that, I'm a big person. There's this book. I forget the author. It's called Learn and Grow, right? The book is called Learn and Grow. And I read this book about several times. And basically, it's just breaking down the fact that no matter what the situation is, we need to learn from it.
Yeah, that's facts.
But learning from it don't mean anything if you don't grow from it.
Mm-hmm.
And you put it to actions. So my thing is like, this is what we have been through. I had a woman who, made an appointment. She came through. I used to leave my door unlocked and be in the room. I didn't even want to get up. I was in the back room in the bed already. Told her like, hey, this is the shower thing. Come up. She did not let me know she was on her period. So the lights didn't even come on until it was time to go.
Oh.
And I was like, yo, this is foul.
Murder scene.
Yeah, this is some fucked up shit.
Oh,
like,
ruthlessness of a bitch.
Yeah, you let me know. And I'm talking about it's around everything.
I have been gifted where I can smell the iron and blood, so I can smell it before I see it.
Hey, you know what? Zach?
I'll be hitting it, and it'll be really wet. And I'll be like,
it's first.
Yeah. The funny thing about it, Zach, I smelled. It was my first time that happened to me, though, right?
Yeah.
So I smelled it in the air, and I'm like, something's different, and it was extra sloppy, right? I'm like, man, I feel that.
Yeah. It feels slushy. It feels slushy. It's a different type of wetness. Yeah, it feels different.
And then but she used to always, she smelled. I don't know what she put in her hair and her body, but she used to smell wonderful. And then, it's kind of like, man, I'm smelling the wonderfulness. I'm smelling this. I'm like, And how you think like, there's no way she came over here like this. There's, it was the arrogance in my head. Like, she already know me. Ain't no way she came over like this.
There's no way, bitch.
Ain't no way. But she did. So, I learned that lesson right there. So my thing is, I want fellas that's listening. I want these younger cats to listen and say, look, these experiences, people done been through some stuff, but you just got to learn and grow from it and don't repeat it.
Yes.
And that's the thing. Like, understand how can you help yourself not to repeat it? Well, you got to get your standards down and live to them with your discipline. Live up to the man that's in your head with the discipline and the consistency.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, J. Roman. Justin, we got a caller still on the phone?
Yeah, the caller's still on the phone. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I went and dipped and forgot about the nigga and shit. All right, caller, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah. But anything else, caller? Because we want to give some other people a chance to call in because we've been on the phone for a good minute.
No, it's all good. The sex was just kind of. She wasn't really good at like taking dick.
Right.
Like I go a little deep, and she was. So it was just a bad experience overall. Plus the head.
But listen. Poetically speaking, that's what it's supposed to be because you wasn't supposed to do it, my nigga.
Yeah.
Understand? I'm telling you, all of us have the highest version is in there. It's called God. It's your God self, but we don't need to get into that. This ain't the place for it necessarily. But the highest version of your masculine identity is already in there. But that's why you get the feeling you get. And that's why you know that it was a bad experience. Deep down, you know the truth already. We're just here to help you see it. You understand that?
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right, bro.
I appreciate that.
But thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for hanging in there and being a good sport. Again, nothing that we said was to disrespect you. Is just to let you see that, yes, there is weakness in your decisions, bro. And so we, like Jay Roman said, we go through these experiences so we can learn and grow. You understand? So next time we got to do better. All right?
No, for sure. I'm going to tighten up. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother. Take it easy. All right.
Let me say one thing. But first, Steve the Dean is tuning in, the Man Mindset.
Shout out to Steve the Dean, the Man Mindset. Let's go.
Learn and grow with this game. Get the likes up. I'm going to just say one thing, usually something that Zach says, and it applies to this too, about doing stuff with women that sends them a message. Normally, if you hit a woman when they're on their cycle, that's a message to them, right? That's some real intimacy right there. Normally, sometimes, not all. I ain't saying all.
She gotta be the main.
Yeah. So for you to do that, to me, what the cat say, some wifey stuff. That's some wifey stuff.
That's some wifey stuff. Facts.
That's some wifey stuff. You throw down a towel and you get to it. This ain't, and you only doing one position,
right?
You ain't getting multiple positions.
We're not doing all the usual freaky shit.
Yeah, this is it.
And we're staying on the towel. We're not going to the couch or to the or matter of fact, we're just gonna stay in the shower and
better yet, the shower. Or you done punch the ticket to just missionary because we ain't doing nothing else.
Nothing else.
So real quick, I want to get to a question. Before I get to that question, let me say this. For you guys that do have a question, right there, shout out to the incomparable Renee P. If you have a question, put a Q and then your question. But Justin, I'm going to get to your shit in just a minute. Okay, let me just say this for you guys. And shout out to the caller that called in. Never have sex with women on a woman's terms.
Never.
Don't do it. Only have sex on your terms. Guys, there's a thing called autonomy. Right? There's a thing called autonomy. There's a thing called sexual autonomy. Now, sexual autonomy is usually associated with women. But as men, you also have a right to pick and choose whom you have sex with, where and when, and under what circumstances you have sex. Right? So you should only be having sex on your terms, the way that you like for shit to happen, right? So the caller, he had sex on a woman's terms, right? A lot of you guys, you said it earlier, guys think because they have sex, they winning, right? There's a saying, not all pussy is good pussy, right? There are some chicks you should just never have sex with, and then there are other times where you shouldn't have sex with them at the time you're having sex with them. Guys, it's okay to wait, but if you're waiting, wait on your terms. Don't wait on a woman's terms. Wait, like Shorty, right? He could have just, the moment he realized the head was whack, he could have been like, hey, look, you got to go ahead and go home. When you completely done with your shit, hit me up. We'll get back together and make it happen. Exactly. Right? And then he could have just said, right, it's already a red flag because of how she came over here. It's a red flag because she can't give dome. I'm going to give her one more chance. I'm going to hit that ass. And if the pussy trash, I'm going to go ahead and charge her because there's too many red flags about how she's moving anyway. Right? So he could have just did that. Right? And guys, y'all have to know there are going to be some women y'all encounter. They're just fuck buddies. They're not going to be any more than that. And also there's going to be some women where having sex with them one time, that's it. Like, it's not meant to be anything more than that. And it's not because the woman is a horrible woman. It's because it just don't fit.
Literally.
And here's a rule of thumb real quick before we get to some of these questions. Guys, when women come to your house, make them if they don't go to the bathroom on their own, like in my bathroom, bro, I got feminine wipes, I got feminine body wash, I got all types of shit for bitches to keep their pussy right. Hey, would you mind going in there and freshening up before we begin this sexual romp? Go in there and clean that motherfucker off right quick. You know? You never know.
You took more than 20 steps. Clean that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like, bro, when a chick take off her shit, I like to smell spring fresh. That's what I like to smell, nigga. Yep. I don't want to smell like it smell like outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like outside in this motherfucker. You know?
Yeah.
For real. Nah, that's real talk.
Part of my game, even when I was talking to him to get him, like, yo, was bath, shower. Like it was part of the conversation always. So they already knew, even subconsciously, like, okay, you can't just roll over here. Like, I always be like, hey, okay, how about you do this? You know, I give him instructions. How about you do this? Look, I want you to hop in that shower. You know, saying get everything all nice, and trim a J in there for me. Let me know you was thinking about me. Wear the color blue. That's my favorite color, and come through. You know, like some instructions, but shower was always in there. It was just never in there. And then if you didn't have time to do that, well, I got some stuff here for you. Okay, so I'll be like, man, I'm ready to take you down. Once you get out this shower, we'll make that happen. The shower.
No, I'm still not putting my mouth on it. I'm not putting my mouth on it because I don't know you
so much. One time, I said it so much. This girl said, "I know."
Hey, bitch! I'm gonna say it again when you come over here too.
I said, oh, you know me then. You know me.
Annoying. I know, Jay. I know.
Then you should just walk in the bathroom automatically. Then I shouldn't have to say a motherfucking thing.
You don't have to tell me to take a shower before coming over there. I know.
Freshen it up, baby. Freshen it up. But guys, call in. We have about 15 minutes left, guys. Call in. Go ahead and call in. What's the number? What's the new number? 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in. I saw somebody else was trying to call in. Go ahead and call back. I think it was 678. I think it was Efosa, call back if you're still on. But yeah, guys, call in. We got about 15 minutes left. Please do not wait till the end. We got shit to do, so make sure you call in. It's a free call.
So Justin says, would you guys ever recommend going back to an ex just to smash? No. Okay, let me explain something to you guys, right? And I call it recycling women. The only women, in my opinion, you should consider recycling are former fuck buddies, women that you had sexual relations with, but you guys had an equitable party in the ways. It was amicable, no issues.
Exactly.
But girlfriends, baby mamas, ex-wives, no.
Yeah, when it's too deep, leave it alone. That's a fact. Yeah. So we got 763. You're on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We got your host K-Zag, we got J Roman, and we got Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Go ahead.
What's up, Miles? What's up, fella? This is N.O., man. 34 years old.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up with it?
Chilling, man. What's going on with you?
Man, I got this one, man, that I like. You know what I mean? This bitch got 3 children, 3 different baby daddies, but this bitch got me open. But the thing is, this bitch talking about she like me, but this bitch ain't giving me the reception I need from her. I get so many hoes, so I know
the reason why she ain't got to give you her A game because she thinks giving you pussy is enough. There must be something in your repertoire that makes her believe that, player.
She ain't even trying to. I went at her neck with that. I just only been knowing you 2 weeks. She ain't trying
to fuck either.
But you
she ain't fucking.
Hey.
Wait, caller. She ain't fucking.
She ain't fucking. Talking about we only been 2 weeks. I only been knowing you 2 weeks.
Hey, you know what this is?
I don't never get involved with nobody that fast. It always. I'm like, huh? I'm like, you don't like me.
Caller, you know what it is, and you're trying to be a conqueror. You stepping outside a game and just trying to conquer it just because. because you already said she ain't being receptive the way you want her to be. And if that's the case, then boom, she's not attractive no more.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done with that.
Yep.
Real talk. I don't know. I don't even like. I just call her.
Brother, real quick. Caller, real quick. Let me just tell y'all, man. Yeah, let me tell y'all, man, something. Let me tell y'all, man. Shout out to Steve the Dean in the motherfucking building. Let me explain something to you, man. A woman who doesn't listen is a danger to herself and you.
Thanks.
Okay, I need you to understand that. This isn't about sex. You know, my motto is this when it comes to women. If we ain't fucking, I ain't fucking with you. Period. And when it comes to fucking, we fucking on my terms and on my timeline. Okay, period. Now, a woman, I would never make a woman feel like she got to do anything she don't want to do. Right? So even though I'm presenting it in that way, I don't talk to women aggressively about sex. Right? Women can make their own decisions whether or not they view me that way. But once I realize they don't view me sexually, I'm getting rid of them. Not now, but right now. Right? So let me get back to my earlier point. There will be women, when you deal with women, if you've ever had a woman who wanted to fuck you now, like you had her at hello, there's a certain type of receptiveness and treatment that you get versus a woman who doesn't want your dick. So if you've ever experienced lust, animalistic sexual attraction, carnal desire, if you ever experienced that from a woman, why would you want anything other than that? Why would you want the other bullshit y'all get from these chicks?
Real talk, real. See, the thing is, the bitch got 3 baby daddies by 3 different niggas, so I know the bitch is scarred. She hurt, but the thing is, she like one of the bitches that's like a dream type bitch to me, as far as how she looks.
A dream, a dream, nigga. Did you refer to a bitch as a dream, bitch? Nigga?
Look what I told the bitch. I brought the bitch up last weekend. Right? We got drunk and we got full. I said, she said, I ain't like how you get when you get drunk. I said, I went at the whole neck. I'm like, look, I don't know how long you think I'm going to wait for you. She ain't like that.
Bruh, she already don't respect you. Bro, now, peep the conversation you having with this woman. I don't know how long you think I'm going to wait for you. And not only that, you're spending time. Whose alcohol are you drinking, my brother? Whose alcohol are you drinking, hers or yours?
You already know. I'm spending my ducats.
Exactly. So, bro, all she got to do is give you pussy crumbs, bro. All she got to do is give you the impression that if you keep trying to climb over that hill, just above yonder, just over yonder is pussy heaven, bro. That's all she's doing. Bro, her spending time with you, bro, imagine, hold on. Imagine a donkey walking and there's a carrot in front of a stick and that carrot represents her pussy, nigga. And you're the donkey, nigga. You're the ass. You know what I'm saying? Just chomping away at that motherfucker you never gonna reach, nigga. But go ahead.
But look what she hit me with, fellas. Look what she hit me with. She hit me with the motherfucking pandemonium. You know what she hit me with? You ain't applied enough pressure.
Yo, see, caller. Are you having fun with this bitch?
Yeah.
Because it's not like.
Say Miles. The thing is, I got so many hoes, so I could play with this bitch like this here. Cause I got pussy, I could go get.
No. She's playing with you. No, caller, hold on. You're misunderstanding the power dynamic. You have no power or influence in the equation at all. She's holding all the cards, and she knows she is, but you don't know she is.
I do know she is, because shit ain't going the way shit ain't receptive. See what I'm saying?
But you said I'm playing with her. No, you're not playing with her. She's playing. No, caller. You're the chew toy, not her. Just understand
you that. Are trying to conquer.
Real talk.
So what are you saying, caller? You get, it's so easy for you to get bitches that you just have hold on. Hey, wait. Let me finish. So the thing is that you're saying that it's easy for you to get bitches that you're entertaining a challenge now, since it's just so easy for you, huh?
You kind of in the way going in the direction. Yeah. It's like I'm waving that carrot a little longer, because I know it. I've been listening to you niggas for so long. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The hot and cold method. I got one bitch. Soon as a bitch give you go about you.
Exactly.
That's the main thing.
Exactly.
All right. Listen.
So why are you still entertaining this bitch though? That's the question.
like I said, I play her for the. I'm not entertaining her like that. I'm calling her when I feel like it. I'm entertaining when I feel like it. You see what I'm saying? Instead of trying to dangle a carrot, but it's not like I'm putting so much energy in it. But she one of the baddest little things that I done seen and got at in a while.
Hey, and you gotta get it, huh? You gotta get it, huh?
But I don't really gotta get it. I ain't really got.
No. Hold on, man. You gotta get it, because that's why you letting her play with you a little bit.
It's been 2 weeks.
Because you know later on, once you get it,
it's gonna be
you're gonna make her pay for it.
You start with a woman,
you're gonna tax that.
It's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be the very same thing.
It's the same thing, and you got it now. So you can always say, "Hey, whatever, little mama, I got it. I already got you."
She talking about you. She in her head says, "See, I'm looking at it as the brokenness." She in her head talking about you don't even bring nothing to my life. I mean, I got 3 children. You ain't
right. So let me tell you this then.
Caller, let me ask you a question real quick. Hold on, Jay, real quick. So let me ask you a question, caller. You said you got drunk with the chick, right? That means y'all spent some time together, right?
Real talk.
Okay, how long was this? How long was the span of time that y'all spent together?
This was on Mother's Day. This was Mother's Day night.
You spent Mother's Day? How long did y'all chill together, my G? How long did you chill with her?
I chilled with her a few times before Mother's Day. I done been out drinking and shit, but I done been with her out and pulled up by her house and chilling and shit like 4-5 times.
Oh, let me ask you. So are you retired?
Like
are you retired or are you an entrepreneur that makes money while you sleep? Because I'm trying to figure out how you got time. I figure out how you got time. Okay, so you a nigga with leisure time then. That's why you entertaining this bitch so much.
I'm not entertaining her like that. It's not how. It's not.
Yes, you are, bro. You're spending non-sexual time with a woman you want to have sex with.
Hold on. Let me
You're hustling backwards with this female, bro.
I'm gonna give you that, homie. I'm gonna give you that, homie. I done gave her a certain amount of non-sexual time, just trying to.
You gave her too much.
Yes.
So what you feel like is this: that you know the game, you know what's going on, and so you playing along with it a little bit, right? But the thing is, you're not giving out your message. See, I feel like you got a little game with you, but it's like the Force with Star Wars, right? Now
she think I'm trying to go so hard with playing a certain way. You see what I'm saying? I feel like she want me, but she want me to be a certain way. Like I just
no. She don't want you. No, she does not want you. She does not want you.
About females, and you're going wrong because the plain simply is. Can you realize that you have given her excuses for her behavior?
She doesn't want you.
Who does that type of stuff? Who makes up the excuse for somebody's behavior and then sell it to themselves?
And then give the bitch his time.
No. You said several excuses for her. She's been hurt. She done had 3 kids by 3 baby daddy. I know she done been through some stuff. I know, like you said that.
That's why I'm giving you an example. That's why I played that non-sexual attention a little bit with her. Because I don't just go.
Wait. Stop. Hold on.
Taking the Force to the dark side.
Hold on, real quick. So hold on, caller. I can't believe you niggas do this type of shit. So because she gave you her dating sob story about how these niggas done her wrong, but yet she saw fit to have unprotected sex with all these niggas and they all skeeted in her and gave her a baby. But she had this sob story. You niggas is horrible. They just pump and dump me and treat me like I ain't nothing. So she told you this sob story about her life, right? And you said, damn, she done been through a lot. You know what? Let me not go in with the sexual shit. You know, let me show her that I'm here to heal her. Right? I'm here to hold her and let her know, hey, some of us, we're compassionate. We're coming with empathy and sympathy. We're here to uplift you.
I'm a straight G, man. I'm gangster, man. I'm a straight G, man.
No, you're not a G. No, you're not a G. You're scared of this pussy. You're scared of the woman.
That's what happens when you take the game to the dark side.
Shout out to Boss Mac, but this bitch's pulchritude got you fucked up, nigga. Straight up and down.
Real talk. Real talk.
And if you were a G, and if you were a G, you're a lowercase G. You're not a capital G, nigga.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad. I ain't never expect this shit from you, homie. I ain't never expect this shit from you. You calling up talking about a bitch like this, homie. I'm mad at you right now, my nigga. Straight up and down.
Miles, it come with the game, Miles.
I guess.
Hey, you take the game to the dark side.
Come with the game, Miles. Come with it.
Bro, a man should never sweat a bitch, bro. Like, bro, when you wake up in the morning, you should look in the mirror and be disgusted with yourself. Caller, you should lay in the bed in the dark and be depressed because you're so disgusted with the fact that you played this.
Wait, caller.
Sweating this bitch.
Caller, you're giving her time, nigga. You said you've seen her multiple times within the 2 weeks that you've known her. You spent Mother's Day evening with this bitch, and she not giving you what you want.
Mother's Day night, Miles. Get it right, Miles. Mother's Day night.
I don't care if it's twilight or dawn.
By the time you get that thing, she gonna whisper in your ear.
Nigga, ain't the same thing.
Hey, by the time you get that thing, she gonna whisper in her ear. Take it off. I'm on the pill. Don't worry.
Bro.
Hey,
be like, oh yeah.
Hold on, guys, real quick, because we gotta.
I need to hear that.
Hold on.
I need to hear this.
I'm sure you definitely do, but hold on real quick, guys. So shout out to Time to Annie up with the $9.99 super chat. He says the caller hates himself. Shout out to Steve. Yo, nigga, caller, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something like this real quick.
The bitch told me that. The bitch told me that, though.
Hold on. The bitch told you you hate yourself?
Told me that. No, the bitch said you need to love yourself more. Cause she. See?
Stop right there. Or no, stop right. I need you to stop. Caller, stop talking. Caller, stop talking. Caller, I need you. Caller, you said something. Bro, listen, stop talking for a minute. You said something important. Listen to me. This woman whom you barely met has identified that you don't love yourself because you sweating her. She told you the truth that most women, you need to love yourself because there is no way a man who loves himself would be sweating me trying to fuck me like you are.
Woo! God damn. Yo, homie, I'm mad at you right now, bro.
I couldn't hear y'all, big brother. Y'all went mute.
Oh shit! All right, I'm just learning the phones. I put you on mute, but when I put you on mute, you can't hear us neither. These new phones is not. I don't like these new phones. But anyway, but no. So he was saying that she realized that you don't love yourself because you're sweating her trying to fuck her, bro.
Okay.
But
at the same time, I'm stunting on her. At the same time, I'm stunting on her.
No.
Yeah, you are, and that's why she's trying to
my bro. Fuck all that. Listen,
hold on real quick.
Bro, nigga.
Let me say this, guys. I'm not going at her neck with Mother's Day night. I'm telling her, bitch, I'm not going to wait too long. I'm not going at her neck. What you want. Having shit your way with.
She's never going to fuck you. She's never fucking you. You're never going to get the pussy.
Caller.
I ain't tripping. I got
two. Look. I'm not denying that you stunting on her. All I know is that you are stunning so hard, you are making yourself a mark because she started asking you about what you're going to do for her and her kids.
Right.
Now, what part of the game is that you would accept that coming from somebody and you still trying to go over there?
Yo,
like don't just
behold the ruthlessness of a bitch.
So caller,
in 2 weeks, she's already asking you what you're gonna do for me and my kids.
Bomb on that.
Caller, this is what you're not realizing. Caller, this is what you're not realizing. And this is the mistake that a lot of you guys make. See, you're in your ego. See, you think you're doing something because you're telling her some words. This woman has already told you, nigga, you weak, you don't love yourself, you don't respect yourself, you have no standards. Now, she might not have told you in those words, but she's treating you that way. And here's the thing, this is what you don't understand. She has a perception of you that's not good, bro. I need to she told you to your face, you need to love yourself more.
Nigga,
she's
you need
not
to charge her to the game immediately.
Right, I'm gonna charge her, Miles. But she doing that because we sitting up there having conversations about my past and all that kind of shit.
Wait. Caller, do you hear you?
Caller, stop. She's talking about my history with women and all that kind of stuff.
You know, in 2 weeks, you gave her all that information.
Caller, stop. Do you hear yourself?
I gave her a little.
Caller, stop, brother. Stop, my nigga. Do you hear yourself? You giving her history
I hear what you're saying,
and personal information, and she didn't even Open up the. She didn't what?
Bitch asking me questions. If a bitch asking me questions, certain questions.
Nigga, no, but listen. You are giving the woman the opportunity to sit there and ask you questions without giving you what you want. What is Paula? I'm disappointed at you. Yo, nigga, stop playing with me, bruh. Stop fucking playing with me, nigga.
It's part of the game, big bro.
Nigga, oh no, that's not part of the fucking game. And you admitted that it's because she looked good, nigga. You coming out real weak in this one, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what kind of fucking accent you want to put on. I don't care how you want to sound like a pimp player, pimp player, nigga. You fucking up, nigga.
You took the game to the dark side.
You fucking up talking about that's a part of the game, like that's an excuse. Fuck are we talking about?
You're sharing your history, guys. Y'all don't have no pride. Like a woman, bro. In order for me to tell a woman how many brothers I got, you know how many months you got to be in my life for me to even tell her that, nigga? Bro. Y'all can't give women everything, bro. Y'all got to make women work for everything.
Shout out to my lady. She said you on the cuddle couch conversations, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, how you cuddling? How you pimp, player pimp? How you cuddling? How you conversation cuddling on the couch with a bitch?
I ain't no pimp, man. I don't label myself as a pimp, man. You hear me? I just do me, man.
Hey,
we definitely know you ain't that, nigga. But caller,
gotta be the baddest bitch this nigga ever seen in this fucking life.
Her girlfriend called her.
To be. I don't even respect pimping. That ain't my game. I run a different game. You know
okay, that's what's up. Okay.
I run a different game.
All right, go ahead, Jay.
We're in two different levels.
My question is this, man. Sometimes her girlfriend called her and say, "Hey, what about that new guy you seeing? What you think she telling her?"
You already know, but the thing is, a bitch to see what she won't see behind me. It's about how the bitch acting when she in front of me. I don't give a fuck about what no bitch saying behind me.
They don't respect you, brother.
Okay, so
caller, I'm glad you said
I'm with
that.
you. Hold on, Zach. Hold on, Zach. I got it. I'm with you. You only go with what she say and do right in front of you. Now, so far you told me she said you don't love yourself enough.
What she doing?
And then she also asked you for some money.
And doing that.
Did she ask you money for her kids?
Be for real. I ain't giving nobody no money, man, for no kids, man.
But did she ask
you? Be for real.
Did she ask you for it, though?
For no kids, man. You ain't doing that. I don't even come off like that. You ain't doing that.
Earlier you told us she said, what are you doing for me and my kids?
No, I got bitches by my swag, man. You ain't playing with me.
Caller, hold on. Caller, my brother. Caller, real quick. So when y'all are drinking, are you buying your favorite liquor or hers? I want to know.
And a bitch, look, when I got a bitch with me, a bitch is in my world. So I'm gonna move how I move with a bitch.
You see?
No. Caller, no. You're in the woman's world. No. Caller, a woman is no. Women are not in your world. You're in their world, especially when they're beautiful.
No, I'm not.
No, they're not. No. Caller.
Stop it. Caller, let me explain something to you, my nigga. If the bitch was in your world, y'all would be fucking, homie.
Facts.
That don't mean that. That don't mean that, man.
Yeah, it do mean that. It mean caller, my brother. Caller, listen. Caller, brother. If a woman was in your world, she'll be following your lead to the last letter. Exactly how you want her to move, within reason, she'll be moving.
With me. What you think she's doing when she with me? I'm not.
Caller, she isn't fucking you. She don't respect you. What's wrong with you?
Caller, listen, she's doing what she want to do. She gets again like
she's not. She drinking what I'm drinking. How she do what she want to do?
Listen, bro, she's questioning you, and you giving up your life story to the bitch. You cuddling on the couch, nigga, like my girl told you. What are you talking about?
And not only that. Nigga, she drinking for free. Why wouldn't she drink your liquor, nigga, when it's free? Caller, stop. Caller. Brother, listen. Caller, I need you to stop talking. I need you to listen. Caller, this is not a venting session. We're not the bitch. We don't care about your life history, nigga. Okay, listen, brother. Listen.
Yo, put Rita Simona.
What she say? What Rita? I saw it just a minute ago. What the fuck she say?
203 or 103 for you.
All right, 103. All right, Rita. What the fuck did you say, Rita? Hold on. Don't say nothing. What the fuck? Oh, right there. Right there.
Rita Samosa.
Yeah. So caller.
Delusional.
This is
caller. This is a woman. She's dictating to you. Caller, think about what you just said. Oh, I ain't gonna wait forever. The mere fact that you told this woman, I ain't gonna wait forever, suggests that she's in a lead position and you're in her world, nigga. Nigga, you a squirrel in her tree trying to get a nut. That's what you are. You're in her world. She's running you.
In that perspective with the cat mouse game, yeah. But at the same time, you're moving how I move.
No, hey, caller.
Hey,
okay, hold on real quick. Let me say this. Hold on real quick. Let me say this. This is what all guys need to listen. Guys, listen. Women always do what they want to do. Women don't never do what you niggas want to do. Women only do what you want to do when it's beneficial for them to do it. So never make the mistake that a woman is doing what you want her to do because you want her to do it. She's only doing it because it benefits her. Listen, bro, the woman is only drinking with you because it's free. Do you know how much money you save her by her drinking up your liquor, nigga? Right? You know how much money? Bro, you help her escape her life. Right? She's a mother of 3 children by 3 different niggas. You're an escape from her fucking reality. Nigga, that's all you are. You're nothing more than that but an escape, nigga.
I'm not worrying about
Yo, you a safe haven for hoes, nigga.
Pretty much. You're a safe haven for hoes, nigga. Pretty much.
Hey, caller, listen. Caller, listen. I need you to hear something real quick. I need you, caller. I need you to hear something real quick.
Game, recognized game, and you looking kind of unfamiliar right now.
Hey, here y'all, big bro.
Hey, man. This what I'm gonna tell you, dog. I like hearing from different perspectives of the thing. To me,
right.
You taking game and taking it to the dark side when you're making it all about her. And so, for me, good luck. And call us later on and tell us how it goes. But I can kind of predict it. You're gonna get that thing. You're gonna get that thing.
I know how it unfold next time y'all go live next time.
Yeah. I think you're gonna get it. I think she gonna whisper in your ear one day to go ahead and take that condom off, and she's on the pill. And then you be baby daddy number 4.
To the game.
I'm telling you, she's so bad. She's so bad.
Hey, listen. I want to thank you for the call, though. I want to thank you for the call. I want to thank you for being a good sport.
I fuck with y'all, nigga. Yeah. I fuck with your miles, nigga.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
Good one, dog.
We appreciate you, man. Take it easy. But be careful out there, though. It's the pretty ones that always get you, my nigga. All right.
Yeah, that's why they call them a succubus. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get. And look, let me tell y'all something. Women understand their sexuality very, very well. Women understand how to suck you niggas in and spit you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Without ever fucking you. They ain't even got to fuck you to do it. You know what I'm
saying? Shout out to Tom the Annie up with the 1999 super chat. He says the fact that he's so emotional is the telltale sign that he is in her world. Game kings are right again. He's huddling for warmth. Facts.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. The most valuable commodity that you have as a man is your time. And you giving this woman your time, and still you talking about, she not being receptive like how I want her to be. Nigga, you're literally saying that she's not following your program. And then you try to say that she's in your world. Man, come on, bro. You giving her your time. You giving her stories about your history and your dating life and all this shit. He said it's only been 2 weeks and he's seen her 3 or 4 times already, my nigga. Pulled up to the crib, hanging out with her, knowing about her kids and her baby fathers and all this shit. Nigga, let me tell you something. Certain pieces of information I don't even talk about until we smash.
No.
All of that conversation and all of that couch cuddling conversation.
Yeah, bro, y'all some pillow talking niggas. Bro, look, let me tell y'all something, bro. And this is how women be knowing. Women be knowing how old you are when you got your first scratch, and when you got your cast. They be knowing who didn't sign it. Cause y'all just be sharing everything with these chicks. Bro, let me just say this. Women don't care. Like, I hate to be the motherfucker to break the y'all. Women don't give a fuck about y'all fucking past. Women don't give a fuck about the fact that your daddy didn't know you, nigga. And, and the fact that your mama was mean, nigga. But women really don't care, right? And let me just say this real quick. Perceptions can influence how people treat you, communicate with you, and react to your actions. Now, let me just say this about perceptions. You cannot necessarily control how people perceive you. Now, there's ways you can conduct yourself with consistency where you have more favorable situations where people perceive you exactly how you are, right? But that requires consistency, and it requires for you to communicate yourself in a very authentic fashion. Most guys don't do that. Hell, most people don't do that. The problem with the caller is this woman perceives him as a weak guy who doesn't love himself. Because she perceives him as that way, it's impacting how she's treating him. It's impacting how she's communicating with him, right? So much so that she told a nigga to her face because she couldn't take it no more. You need to love yourself more. Guys, do y'all know how rare it is for a woman you just met to tell you that? Women don't typically tell you that. You need to love yourself more. Women just let you go off the cliff without warning you. Right? She's warning you. She's trying to help you, but you're so busy trying to fuck, you can't see the help.
And this is, to me, it's a prime example because I think the caller said he was retired, right? He's retired.
Yeah, he said he's retired, and he must have he's an entrepreneur, so he must have making money in some type of way.
Yeah, he got some bread, he got some time,
and he got time, leisure.
He got time, and he has other women to say, "Hey, I got other women I can get my needs off with."
Right.
But right now, because she's so bad and she's not giving it up, it's that conquest that's in his mind that he got to get this. And I believe, women, you can hang around, and they'll use you how they need to use you.
Right.
So he might can get it. I'm not saying he ain't gonna be able to get it. He might can get it, but it's a difference between you becoming the resource, right? You her resource now.
Exactly.
So, she's dealing with you how she wants to deal with you. She's using you how she wants to use you. So yeah, she's gonna be on your arm later on. I have no doubt she's gonna be on your arm at a party. You can front in front of your friends.
I don't think so. Unless that nigga
the baddie I got.
Yo, K, what you said was so fucking on point, because check this out. She's been, quote unquote, done dirty by all the baby fathers. He was like, you know what, girl? Let me chill with you on Mother's Day night, not evening, night, because I know you probably feeling a certain type of way right now, and your bitch baby fathers probably didn't buy you nothing for Mother's Day. So let me come chill with me. Let's get this drink on, and let me show you a good time. This nigga's a vacation. He's a staycation for this bitch. He's a safe haven for hoes, bro. Yeah. And because he's
trying to make her feel special.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. It is not gonna work, because if it's been 2 weeks, if she wasn't vying for the dick, let's say week 1, she's not vying for it now. Especially since she knows she can get other, like you guys said, non-sexual things from you. So now all she's working on now is figuring out how you gonna start paying for daycare for the little one, and how you gonna start buying book bags for back to school, and how you gonna start helping with the after school program for little Johnny, and taekwondo for little Stacy. What the fuck? This nigga better be careful.
And let me say this real quick. Let me say this.
Girl, if I rub his ear when he come over, he give me about $120. He said, "Go pay the light bill." Yeah.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this. Let me just plug the title because it goes perfect with the last caller. Men want to be special by women, but it's a weakness. Miles, to your point, and that was very strategic on his part. He picked Mother's Day night on purpose. I don't care what that nigga said. He picked that day on purpose, right? And the reason why he picked it, because he said the woman was a dream girl. So in his mind, he like, man, I would feel so special and honored if she would fuck me. So in order for me to get to the pussy, I got to make her feel special. So let me choose Mother's Day to spend time with her because she'll feel special. And if she feels special, then she'll think I'm special. And if she thinks I'm special, I'll get a chance to hit. Not understanding this chick got 3 fucking kids by 3 different niggas. You don't think them niggas one night stand niggas? Some of them niggas. But
nigga, Mother's Day night was his big fucking play. That's why he said, "Oh, what I'm stunting on her. I'm stunting on her." Exactly. He picked it on purpose, and it still didn't happen. So he needs to see, and that's the thing. Okay, fine. Here's the thing, guys. If we looking at game, we looking at a masculine identity. Let's just say the bitch is bad. Let's just say the bitch is your dream girl. Nigga, after you make that big play, you gotta set limits and be like, you know what? I made my biggest fucking play possible. Now it's time to cut that bitch off because I did everything in my power. I even tried to use Mother's Day as a ploy, and she still didn't give me what I want. So now it's time to cut that bitch off. The fact that she's still taking up space in his brain rent free is a fucking travesty. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Oh, and yeah, shout out to Renee P.
Fellas, we good on calls now?
Yeah, we're good on calls. Yeah, I already turned it off. Real quick, guys, I just want to reiterate. Guys, my 99-cent discount sale, 99 cents for the first month is in effect. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com and you can get on the Masculine Identity membership for just 99 cents for the first month. You can cancel anytime, but and you'll be able to join us on the Monday night masterclass Zoom call. Once you join, you'll be able to join us on the Monday night masterclass Zoom call. All you got to do is around 10:45, 10:50 on Monday night Eastern time, you will be getting a link to join the Zoom call. And I will be talking about the philosophy of individuation and how it pertains to your masculine identity. It's going to be a very serious and very deep conversation. So make sure you guys are there. You could be a part of the conversation for just 99 cents, guys. So go to masculineidentitymembership.com and make that happen.
There we go. Yeah, so guys, we got some
Go to if you could put that up right there, purchase Masculine Identity Eau de Parfum. Yeah, guys, go to Masculine Identity. Go to Cunningham Elements so you could purchase your Masculine Identity Eau de Parfum. Appreciate y'all.
Where's it at? No, I gotta see where's it at. Hold on. I think I saved that. Did I save it? Hold on, real quick. My bad, Miles. I thought I saved that the shit for the cologne. Oh, there we go. Right there, I did save it. Hold on. Let me bring it up. There we go.
Yep.
All right. So in a minute, we got some questions, Miles, and I'll bring it back up on the way out. We're gonna just round robin and speed through this shit real quick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try my best to skip what I think is dumb, goofy shit. So real quick. So he says, I only get with women that like me. Don't be worried about women liking you. Just deal with women who know how to listen. I should never change for a woman. I should be comfortable. No, there's no such thing as being comfortable as a man, guys. You can never get comfortable as a man. You can never because when you get comfortable, you get complacent, right? When you get complacent, you make mistakes. But y'all got it.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, nah, you got it, man. That's good. We get to the next one. I'm good on that.
Okay, so he said, so if a chick get offended when you ask her to go freshen up, she should just leave at that point. Okay, real quick, guys. And I forgot the exact saying, but other people's triggers are not your concern. If people are, here's my rule of thumb, right? I'm not a nice guy. I'm not a kind guy, and I'm not a friendly person at all. What I am, I'm a courteous person. I don't disrespect people. I stay out the way, right? I'm not mean or malicious to anybody, but I say what I feel. And if me saying what I feel offends you, that's your problem, not mine. But y'all got it.
I feel the same way. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good guy, though. You know,
right?
So
good man.
So my thing is this: there's a certain amount of maturity level that you should have if we're fucking with each other. So my thing is, if I ask you to freshen up, you know, you should understand my personality. You should understand me. I'm not talking bad about you. I'm not, trying to make fun of you. Go freshen up so we can move on from here. If they are offended by that, then they should already. I don't know who started that disqualification thing, but I can't mess with them. I'm done. I need a mature person because I got a lot more to say than freshen up, and I need you to understand it and be able to follow it.
Exactly, and not be offended and all that other shit. Yeah. Facts. Next question.
Okay, so he said, How do I advise women without a lot of? How do I advise someone without a lot of free time to get to know more women? I'm starting my own business. Besides 95, I do BJJ, and I don't have much time to meet women, bro. And shout out to you from Brazil, bro. Just meet women when you're out and about, guys.
What's BJJ?
Yeah, what's BJJ? I do BJJ.
That paused me for a minute.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that. What is that, bro?
Yeah, I don't.
Yo, stop with the
I don't know what that. I'm assuming
the acronyms.
The acronyms. Yeah.
I built jungle.
Yeah, spell shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't got time to be. We don't got time to be looking up shit trying to figure out what shit means. You know what I'm saying? But let me just say this real quick, guys. Women are everywhere. Women are every. You don't have to plan outings. Oh, let me spend Saturday at the mall for 2 hours. Just go out.
It's Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Okay.
Thank you for people.
There you go.
All right, someone without a lot of free time.
Yeah, just meet women out and about.
Yeah, again.
But here's the thing. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this. Guys, the more... Hold on, there's a fucking delay. Hold on, real quick, guys. Let me say this, because I know there's a delay, and I know we got to finish this up. Let me say this real quick. Guys, if you have a busy schedule, what that means, you got to get more to the point with women when you meet them. That means you don't have the luxury of being indirect. That means you got to tell women straight up what it is, so you can know which women are down to do what you want to do right away. That's all that means. Y'all got something y'all want to add to it? Y'all want to get to the next joint?
Yeah, I'll just say the reason why we advise you guys to get coaching and to join the memberships is because dealing with meeting and attracting women should be a lifestyle. It's not something that, like, it shouldn't be separate from your own life. It should be a part of your lifestyle. So you got to learn how to, like you said, meet women out and about during the course of your day on a regular basis.
I would say
so. He says, if I step to a woman,
yeah, it's a bad delay. It's all right, Jay.
Okay, real quick. If I step to a woman and I offer her my number and she says to me, why, should I automatically bid her farewell? Yeah, I got it. I'll go last.
Yeah, pretty much. I would. It shouldn't really take that long, and I'm not here to play games. Like we said, if you ain't got a lot of time, then all that why shit and all that playing hard to get shit, I don't really fuck with it. It's either you fuck with me or you're not.
I think you misread something in the very beginning, because when you giving somebody your number, they should already know why you're giving them the number.
There you go.
Facts. And I was going to take it there, Jay. You beat me to it. You got it. Yeah. So, Jay, go ahead. My bad.
No, it's on you.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. So my thing, to your point, yeah, the woman should already know why you're... Guys, before you exchange contact information with women, tell them exactly what the plan is, as much as you can. Right, even if you don't know the exact time, at least say, "Hey, look, I'm going to be doing XYZ this coming Friday. Why don't you join me?" And if she says, "Sure, that sounds interesting," well, look, why don't you take my number, give me a call tonight when you get home, and I'll give you more detailed information as to the time and the location. Right, but the woman should at least know more or less what you're trying to do, so she can consent to it. And if she says it sounds like something she want to do, then it makes sense to exchange contact information. What y'all do is y'all meet women and y'all immediately go to asking for phone numbers without discerning whether or not the woman is interested in seeing you again.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be
just passing out your number to somebody. Like, you seen her, you're on a roll. Hey, take my number, call me later. Sometimes I seen you, I gotta go or something. And she says, why? Then say, okay, that's okay. Then roll on. Like, it's just that easy. Like, I don't understand the debate on should you automatically bid her farewell.
Yeah. Guys, if women ain't listening to what... Guys, when you're dating women, if women aren't moving in a way that's conducive to your bottom line, stop fucking with them. Like, this really isn't... See, y'all keep trying to look for reasons to hold on to women. Well, maybe it's not disrespectful. Maybe she had a long... Man, fuck all of that.
Yeah, don't be like call her earlier. If she not doing what you trying to do, we'll leave that shit alone.
Yeah, man. Like, y'all keep making... Stop being flexible. Real quick, there's one last thing, guys, and we're going to get out of here. I promise. I saw it just now. Right. So he says, this lady has different intentions for the relationship as to me, but no, I got to choose between cutting it off. But then I'm back to zero ladies. Bro, nobody feels sorry for you niggas. Y'all act like y'all deserve bitches. Like nobody feels sorry for y'all. Like, come on, man, y'all got.
Shout out to Boss Mac. Boss Mac. That's a part of the game, guys. Sometimes you gotta go down to 0 bitches. Sometimes you could have a chick and shit's not going right. You realize that it's not going right. You gotta be willing to go down to 0. You got to be willing to go down to 0. The only one that truly matters is you. But see, by you trying to hold on to a shitty relationship or a relationship where a woman is disrespecting you or actually bringing unrest to your life, that means that you are making her more important than yourself and more important than the peace in your own life. So nah, you got to be willing to go down to 0, homie.
I never liked going down to 0, and I have to admit that. Like in fact, one of my boys was like, "Man, you never throw nothing away." And I was like, I don't officially throw it away. We just stopped talking for a while. But my thing is, like, you're gonna find that you're gonna be winding up doing so much stuff that it's best just to go to 0. And then on top of that, why do we feel like if she comes in and says, "Hey, I want to see you more," and you go, "I only got Monday, Tuesday," and she goes, "Well, that's not gonna be enough," and you're like, "Well, okay, well, call me when it is."
Right.
I don't understand what more you have to do besides stick to what you said.
Right.
So come Monday, I'm gonna call her and be like, "Hey, it's Monday. You gonna come through?" I said I wasn't good, but no, I never really heard them say. I said I don't. They come on through, and then they wonder, "Well, what about Wednesday?" I told you, Monday, Tuesday, we have this conversation again. But at the same time, you don't always got to appease what they want.
Exactly.
As long as you state what you are doing and what you want clearly, if they decide to still mess with you, that's on them.
Right. Exactly.
I'm saying. But these guys are so worried about what the woman wants. And my thing is, if the woman doesn't want what you want, she's a waste of time. Exactly. I mean, it's really that simple. If she don't want what you want, and guys, let me just say this about compatibility. Okay, and both men and women are guilty of this. It doesn't matter how sexually attracted you are or how physically attracted you are to somebody. Compatibility means existing in harmony without conflict. If you're trying to give a woman instructions and she says no, that means you have conflict. It's that simple. The interaction is no longer harmonious. So that means that you and this woman are not compatible. Stop talking to her and move on to the next chick now. If you're trying to have sex with a chick and she tells you, "I don't get down like that, I'm practicing abstinence, we got to date, we got to be friends," you're incompatible. You're not compatible. Anytime a woman wants to do the opposite of what you want to do, you're instantaneously not compatible. I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand this shit. And even for women, if y'all meet men and they're bringing up sex right away, but you don't want to fuck them, why are you still fucking with the nigga? You're not compatible with the motherfucker. Like, I don't understand why people fuck with people they're not compatible with, and then y'all get online and cry and whine because you keep fucking with people you shouldn't be fucking with.
Real talk.
Like, goddamn. Like, people don't. Anyway, see, I'm about to go off on a tangent. On that note,
let's wrap.
Hey, Zach, you are 100% right, and I like the way you said it because there's times he didn't mention your titties 24/7 every time you're on a phone call, but you mad he on a date trying to touch you.
Right.
It ain't. Stop doing it.
Why'd you keep trying to fuck me? Bitch, you're not compatible. He's trying to fuck you and you don't want to fuck him. Why'd you keep talking to this nigga? People are weird to me, bro. People are strange.
But guys, that has been Manhood is a Skill Set show. We'll be back next Saturday, God willing. All right. Y'all take it easy.
Sunday. Realgamenotheory. 11 o'clock Central.
Let's facts. Shout out to the callers. Great show. Yep.